Yes, guys. Yes, people. We are back for another live stream, back for another video, and back for your daily dose of Chelsea news. I need to find something stronger for this camera to hold on to, but we move. Big up everybody that's in here, though. Like, subscribe. Lateness is greatness, and all of that. Word to Matisse, as always, my G. And yeah, big up everybody that's in here. We're here to discuss transfers or to maybe debunk transfers because there has been a couple rumours that have been flying about the last few days that we're going to get into. Talk about the legitimacy of it or just discuss it. See how realistic they are, see our thoughts on it, and yeah, just talk Chelsea. So big up everybody that's in here though. We got plenty to get into. We've got talks on Kovacic and potential interest from Juventus and also contract talks too. Diego Costa, there's been rumors on him. No, Diogo Costa. Sorry, not Diego Costa. Simon Phillips has spoken on Ivan Toney and Vlahovic. Fabrizio Romano said we exploit Amrabat as a deadline day option. I was surprised that we hadn't moved for him throughout the window, but I guess we made a late push for him. And yeah, it was a bit too late to push that one through the door. But maybe you'll see something happen in the summer. Also talks over new sponsors as Chelsea look for someone to replace Free next season. Thank the Lord. And yeah, I think that might be it. There was something on Conor Gallagher's contract situation yesterday that I never really got into, but I can't find it for the life of me. I can't find it. If I find it, I'll bring it up, but I can't find it right now. But yeah, big up everybody that's in here though. We got over 200 of you lot in here. So hit the like button, subscribe, and all of that. And yeah, that's it. There we go. That was the one. Cool. Yeah, we got everything. Got everything I need. Apologies for the lateness and everything. But yeah, Jim will Jim and all of that. But let's see what you man are all saying in the comments section. Big up everybody. Jacob says if Kova wants to go, we need at least 35 to 40 million for him. He's 29 at the end of the season. And I think by then he's got 1 year left on his contract too. I'd rather keep both him and Zakaria as bench options. I saw from Corriere dello Sport they were talking about Kovacic-Zakaria swap deal. But that's just BS because we signed Zakaria, if I remember correctly, with a 27 million buyout clause. So I don't understand where a swap deal would be coming from. Yeah, we got a purchase option for 20 million with 4 million in add-ons from what I've seen. So there's no way that it's going to be a swap deal, but Juve could still be interested. That's what I took from the article. But we will delve into that because there's also been little talks about his contract situation. It was reported a couple of months ago that Kovacic is assessing his options too. Same way Kante was, same way Jorginho was as well. Kovacic might be too. And I understand we're looking to rebuild the entire squad. That midfield could be getting rebuilt with or without Kovacic. Kovacic could look for more challenges. He could easily go to Germany or he could go to Italy and potentially dominate the league over there. And especially in the Italian league, it would be a lot slower, which would be good for him with all of his injury issues. So I wouldn't be too surprised. I wouldn't be too surprised if he makes an exit, but we'll delve into that. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on Kovacic potentially leaving anyway. Is that something that you guys would be down for? Do you guys think we should be keeping him at all costs? Let me know what you guys are saying. Anytime I see a scheduled stream, I add 20 minutes and that's when it usually starts. Yeah, I have a habit of pushing streams back, but I'm just busy. I have to set up the whole agendas and everything. Well, agendas, but more like the scripts that we're going through for the show. Then I got to add a little gym session into there somewhere. Either that or I'm just busy doing any sorts of shit. Like, I'm very disorganized. But big up to everyone who's still waiting. Big up everybody. Because I wouldn't blame you all if you just fucked off and did your own thing. Big up Steve. Big up Hoodie, Jacob, Aravind, JP, Daniel. Big up Milo saying, lateness is not greatness. No serious news anyway, so we'll let it slide. I'm here for the panel waffle. Big up my guy. We will be sending over the link in a little bit. Big up Mark. Big up Big up yourself, my friend. Big up Marty, EE, Sean Newlands, my G. I hope you're good. You said you would take Vlahovic, but would you take Ivan Toney? I would take Toney. It all just depends on what happens with this whole betting scandal. If that guy's getting banned for like 2 years, then yeah, forget it. But if it's just a fine or, I don't know, a small suspension or something, maybe. I don't know. I've seen people who have like single-digit betting scandals and they've got banned for like 6 to 9 months. And Toney's got over 200. So I don't know, but if we could get him in without any suspension or anything too big, yeah, I think Ivan Toney would be a great addition, especially with the players that we've brought in already. That would be the centerpiece next to a Felix and Nkunku, a Madueke, a Mudryk. That would be perfect for us. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that. JP says bring back Samsung. I'd love Samsung. I've seen the thing as well with that Pies just posted a few minutes ago. Here, I'll bring it up in a little set. Oh, let me get my group chat down. Here it is. Chelsea are in talks with a number of firms who have expressed interest in a new lucrative shirt sponsor to replace Free. We know Free's leaving in the summer. Thankfully, we ain't forgotten how you lot ratted us out during the sanctions a year ago. You lot can hold that. And we might be losing Whalefin as well. The shirt sponsors on the sides of our sleeves. We might be losing both of them. So Chelsea are looking to try and find their newest sponsors. And you know me, the only thing that I want is just a fat font. I've said this before on my past streams. My biggest issue with the Free logo is that it's just very, very thin. So depending on the amount of times that you wash it, it will come off very quickly, as opposed to a fat one like the Trivago logo. The Trivago logo, I haven't got a single crease on that or anything. The Free logos, they're coming off. So personally, whatever new sponsor you get, just make sure the logo is big. That's all I want. All I want is a big logo. Other than that, pick whoever you want. Pick whoever you want. Just no skinny font. No skinny font. I need a thick font. Need a thick one. But let me know what you man are saying. Let me know what you guys are saying. Kovacic's contract finished in 24. He's got 1 year left. 1 year left. If he don't re-sign, they will cash in. It's the same energy as Mason Mount. But to me as well, like if Kovacic does leave, then re-signing Kante only becomes even more important because you do still need to keep some sort of experience in the midfield. And if anything, the question is who ends up staying. Mount's got questions over his contract. Kovacic has questions over his contract. Kante still has questions. I think Ruben's got 2 years left at the end of his deal or 1. Let me check. Loftus-Cheek contract. 2024, yeah, so he ends in a year too, so we need to have a question about Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Although I do think Ruben is more likely to run his contract down, if anything. Gallagher might end up staying. The more things keep going, the more it looks likely that Gallagher might stay, because I think he's got the longest contract out of everybody. He's here till about 2025. Yeah, so Gallagher looks the most likely to stay right now. Everyone else has 1 year left on their deal in the summer, or they're leaving. So it's going to be very interesting to see the shape of our midfield next season. It's going to be very, very interesting. But we'll see. We'll see. What else? Zakaria is too injury prone. We shouldn't take up his option. I get that because he had the injury issues at Juve. He's only had 1 at Chelsea, though. But that's 1 even with limited game time. There's an argument to be made. I think with Zakaria, we got to judge him at the end of the season. I still think it's a bit too early to come to a conclusion as to whether to sell him or to keep him. He's had like 5, 6, 7 games this season. And even that's been a range of like good and bad performances. You've had great performances like the Man City game, and then you've had games like Nottingham Forest where it's been an absolute shit show. So I think it's a bit too early to judge Zakaria. If you ask me right now, if it was his last game, I probably wouldn't be too fussed if he left. But yeah, I don't know. Like, he's been good enough that I'd understand us keeping him too. But then again, that's also because our midfield's been in the fucking gutter all season, so I don't even say too much. What else? Why do we need a mind coach? It's Potter's job to motivate, clearly. Here's the thing, though. People will say that, but for the our last 5 to 6 managers have all complained about the mentality in our squad. And that goes from people whose mentality you'll question, like, let's say, a Lampard or a Potter, to guys like Tuchel, to guys like Mourinho, Jose fucking Mourinho, bro. Even he's said that there's been mentality issues with the squad. So I don't see anything wrong with it. We're complaining about the mindset of our squad. We're complaining about the mentality of our squad. They're now doing something to work on that. I think it's a great move, personally. I think it's a great move. And it'll be good to weed out the strong mentalities and weed out the bitches. Simple as. Time to move Kovacic this summer while there's a year left on the deal. Time for new blood in that midfield. I understand. We don't need Zakaria or Kova. Kova can leave. Keep Kova for depth. Here's the thing. Kovacic ain't even been that great this season. That's the thing. So you can't look at him and think he's vital. Because he's not even showing it on the pitch. It might be time to just move on from Kovacic. And I won't be too fussed if we do that. I don't have too much energy for him. I think there's much bigger issues than Kova. But if he was to leave, it is what it is. It just is what it is. All this gym, Lewis better be looking like Adama in real life. Adama spent years in the gym to look like that. Give me time. What else? What else is everybody saying? If you've been watching Vlahovic, he isn't the best choice and will be very expensive. There are better options. From what I've seen, though, he's just very physical, a good finisher. I think he's got decent aerial threat too. My biggest question with Vlahovic is more the injury front. That guy's got a lot of groin injuries, especially recently. And with the questions around our medical team, that's what my biggest worry is with him. Like, in terms of him as the player, I still think you surround him with better players because Juve have had their issues up top too. If you surround him with better players or the attack that we have, I'm sure he'd be thriving. That guy was balling out initially at Juve when he first joined. At Fiorentina, he was scoring goals at a mad rate. But I also don't watch Juve that much weekly, so there could be something that I am missing. But from what I've seen, like, I would bring him. What's that? All right, cool. Lewis wants that Timberland sponsor. He's down bad. Yeah, just give me a fixed sponsor, bro. Just give me a fixed sponsor. Victor Osimhen's one to look. I see this name come up a lot. I just think, even with Todd Bowley and Igbali and how stubborn they can be in negotiations, it's like Hogan v. Andre the Giant if you're going up against Napoli. So I don't know. I really don't know if we could get Osimhen in. Next year, maybe, because he's got a year left on his contract then. As of now, I just think that they aren't selling him. They're about to win their first league title in God knows when. And you think they're going to get rid of any of their key players, any of their spine? Nope, it's not happening. No chance. Napoli are notorious for being fucking hard to negotiate with. They're known to being hard to negotiate with. So I think that would just be a long-ass summer saga that people would get tired of. I mean, summer sagas would be good for content, so I wouldn't be totally against it. But I still think it would be a bit unrealistic. Man said, what about Carefree Lewis as a sponsor? Big up Wayne, my G. Big up. Yeah, if they want me to sponsor them, sure. I don't know what I can offer them, but go for it. I promise I won't slag off a Chelsea player ever again. Yeah, big up Trivago as well. Trivago deserve it. Diogo Costa is not very tall. Is he a good goalkeeper? Isn't Diogo Costa like 6'4"? Although I'm guessing maybe for a goalkeeper that's like an average height because goalkeepers are meant to be fucking massive. We've seen the likes of Mendy and Courtois, who I think's 6'7". But as a goalkeeper, great shot stopper, Unbelievable distribution. Powered Porto to a treble last season with a meaty defensive line. I know he didn't have the best of World Cups, and like that's the world stage, so I feel like a lot of people are not going to be too keen on him. But he is a massive prospect, and he's already doing bits in the Portuguese league. And I've said the Portuguese league is a good league to translate into the Premier League. It's not like the Bundesliga where it's completely different. But yeah, Diogo Costa, I'd be down for. I think a lot of people would turn their nose up at the price tag because he's got a 75 million euro release clause. But I don't think that would stop Bowley if they really wanted him. And I think Diogo Costa would be a good move for us. It would fit what Potter's looking for, a goalkeeper that can play out the back. But with Costa, it's even more than just playing out the back. His distribution is crazy. Some of the long passing I've seen from him, it's ridiculous. As a sweeper keeper too, very smart, doesn't really make too many bad decisions off his line. Yeah, I'd be fine with Diogo Costa coming in. I'd genuinely be fine with it. Kova should go. Ruben should. Let's free up that midfield. Ruben, I'd be very surprised if he chooses to leave, though. I think he's just happy here. Just give him minutes here or there, and he's satisfied. So I don't know if Ruben would leave. I'm not too sure if he would leave. I think it would probably be Kovacic and maybe Mount. I think if you're going to ask me what midfielders leave, it's Kovacic and Mount. Now Jorginho's left, I think Kante's a lot more likely to stay. If Kovacic was to leave too, I think it's even more likely because you need some experience in that midfield, and N'Golo would be that experience. I can talk about Kante's injuries all I want, but like I can't advocate for Kova over Kante when Kovacic has the same injury problems. He's just as unavailable, and he hasn't even been good enough this season anyway. So either or. But I think Kante would be likely to stay. I think, yeah, Kante and maybe Gallagher or Ruben. What else are you guys saying? Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button, my guys. Eunice called Potter a goldfish. I need to see the context on that. But yeah, we ain't no echo chamber here. I'm not going to gun him down just for saying that. I said, let's start the Osimhen hype. Good luck, brother. Good luck. I just don't think it's happening. Everyone's just going on with different sponsors. I don't know what sponsor would be more likely than the other people. I have no idea. No idea. Napoli want Broja to replace Osimhen. What? Yeah, you gotta show me your sources for that, Fraser, bro. Because I don't believe that. I don't believe that for shit. Oh, you can catch him in Serie B this season. This is another reason why Kovacic to Juve might not be that likely. They've got money issues. They've lost 15 points. I think they might lose more points as well. Or they might just get straight up demoted. So I don't know if he goes to Juve, but Kovacic leaving, I could still happen. I could still see happening. We can't keep Kova and Connor, so one has to go. Probably would be Kova because it's easier to make money off him in the summer. It's the last opportunity for them to do it. Costa's 6'1". Where did I get 6'4" from? Where the fuck did I get 6'4" from? Oh, what? He is just Kepa's height then. Yeah, he is 6'4". Where the fuck did I get 6'4" from? Boy. Oh, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Yeah, Jester said he sent me a DM. Let me have a quick look. Oh yeah, this is on Osimhen. It's on Osimhen. Let me get this up on the screen, guys. By the way, we've got nearly 500 of you lot in here. Big up, my people. Big up. Hit the like button. We have 98 likes. We can do better than that, people. We could do better than that. Napoli will not discuss any deal for Osimhen until the summer, and it will take an offer of over 100 million to convince De Laurentiis to sell. Their dream... Raw, so Broja is... That was actually real. They want Broja, even with the ACL injury. I mean... Like, I like Broja and everything. I do like him, and I think he'll be something good in the future. But if they want him as the replacement for Osimhen, okay, maybe we can do business. Maybe we can do business. Broja, go to Syria, ball out. It's a slower league. You'll have more time to recover from that ACL. But yeah, if we could get Osimhen and send Broja the other way, do that every day ending in a Y, people. Every day ending in a Y. That is mad. Safe for sending me that, Jesters. Bless. Big up True Blue. Big up my guy. Yeah, that's another reason why Ruben ain't going nowhere. What else? Yeah, Lukaku 325 a week. I'm good. Bobby says you finally beefing Johnny now. Nah, man. I ain't got no beef with Johnny. No beef with Johnny. That's bro. Yeah, Fraser, I thought you were fucking with me when you said that. Their dream replacement is Broja. I mean, fair play. They probably see a vision with him, a long-term one. I just thought if you're losing someone in their prime like Osimhen is, like, I thought you want to bring in someone who's kind of reached their heights. But hey, I'm not saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing, innit? If you want that, then fairs. Ebony, if I said Broja has one leg, I can't be bothered, bruv. But that's low-key what made it so confusing. I'm thinking, what, really? Really? Alright, whatever then. Whatever. What else did I have? Aubameyang would need convincing to leave Chelsea for the MLS, still sees himself as a top-level player. That's understandable. That guy's just a victim of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. He's going to go in the summer, but I don't think he's going to go to America. I think he's going to stay in the top 5 leagues. Because he's still at that level. Everyone's acting like he's washed. This guy went to Barcelona, took them from 9th to 2nd, and won their Player of the Season award. There is still a great player in there. His problem is he's a victim of no service. And that's an issue with the team that we have. It's a shame. Like I've already said it, Oba just ain't going to work out. It is what it is. We move. But I think we're going to be stuck with him till the end of the season. So I'd just like us to at least try and make it work. Put him in against West Ham. Fuck it. I mean, we can't do it against Dortmund. So you might give him a run against West Ham. Just give him a little run. Just give him a little game. I want to see what he's like with Felix, Mudryk, Madueke. Players with actual brain cells in the final third. That would be nice. But yeah, I don't think Aubameyang goes to the MLS. I really don't think he does. Is Mount downing tools because he can't? No, this is just Mason Mount's ability, bro. Usually when people want a new contract, they start playing well to justify it. Mason Mount isn't. And that's not even because he's trying to be smart or nothing, because that's stupid. Who pays someone more money for worse performances? He's just performing poorly. But that is also on Potter for starting him. That is fully on Potter. If he starts him against West Ham, that's also on him too. Because that guy needs to be on the bench. Hell no, Broja is our future. Yeah, but Osimhen can be our future too. You might forget, we got Fofana. Fofana can be our future. If Osimhen comes in, that's our present. That is our present. David says, I will take a midfield clear out, spare one. Which one are you sparing, though? Enzo don't count, by the way, because he's just come in. But which one are you sparing? If I'm sparing anybody in that midfield, might be N'Golo. Look at the turnaround. I've just deeped it. It will probably be N'Golo. Oh my gosh. Fucking hell, man. But you deep it. Kovacic, probably going to leave from the looks of it. Mount, he's not playing well enough to keep. Gallagher, not playing well enough to keep. Ruben, not playing well enough to keep. Jorginho, left. Just left with N'Golo. And you need the experience, so fuck it. If I'm going to keep one, I'll keep N'Golo. And then just build the rest of the midfield. Fuck it. I don't know who else would have fully justified it. So yeah, Might as well keep N'Golo. Just not the same wages, because that would be stupid. That would be so stupid. But that's for you lot to negotiate, isn't it? That's for you lot to negotiate. Can't believe we've done a whole 180 just to go back to, you know what? We might as well just keep N'Golo. We might as well. That is fucking hilarious. I said Zorro at Seattle Sounders. Here we go. Yeah, that ain't happening, brother. That ain't happening. Opera is at Italy. He won't be. He's gone to Milan. Is Opera in Milan? I know there's rumors of a link to AC Milan, but I didn't know he was going on holiday there. Oh yeah, he is. He is. Opera's in Milan. Oh well, he was there on the 3rd. I don't know if he's still there. No, he had last weekend off. Oba had last weekend off, so he went to AC Milan as a result. Okay. Okay. I said, why are you beefing Drifty? Drifty? Coppish Drifty. No beef. That's weird. Where did you see that? Yeah, no, Drifty's blessed. Yeah, I got no beef with Drifty. No beef with Drifty whatsoever. My idol pulling a reverse William twerk before getting his contract. I will not respect shit, brother. Yeah, bro, I hear you. I'd keep Kante for the experience too, bro. 4-2-3-1 for West Ham. Big up Lee for the donation as well, my brother. Love for the love. Kepa, Chilwell, Badiashile, James. Chilwell, Badiashile, Silva, James. I thought that was the wrong way around. Enzo Kova. Would Kova be back? I don't know Kova's injury situation, but is he back? Mudryk, Felix, Madueke, Oba. Yeah, I'm fine with that. My only real question is Kova fit? I don't know if he's fit or not. But I'll find out. I'm sure some of you lot will tell me. Listen to the Cobham stands whine about losing Brozier. Here's an idea. Stop dreaming about young boys. I get you, though. Like, I want to see Brozier succeed at Chelsea, but I mean, if you're telling me he's going and Osimhen's coming through the door, bye-bye, my friend. Bye-bye. Blessed for the goal against Wolves and all of that, but needs must. Needs must. We've not seen people on strike then, Lewis. People get pay rises for doing nothing. That's fair enough, but I'm talking about a football perspective. That just never really runs like that, but that's a fair point. That's a fair point. I'm not a fan of playing Oba. Our season is over. Why would we be playing players who aren't part of the project? I understand that, but if the other option is Kai Havertz up top, I would rather us play Aubameyang. Just so I can enjoy the game. Genuinely just so I can enjoy it. So I get what you're saying, but like it still would be better than what I'm seeing up top. Now, if you're going to do 4-3-3 and play Felix in the middle or something, or if you're going to play Fofana in the middle, fair enough. But I would rather see someone who I know is going to give me something as opposed to someone who may be a part of the project but is constantly stinking up the pitch. Just doesn't work for me. Okay, so he was in training. Okay, maybe he could play then. Maybe he could play. Anything else in there? Anything else? Man said Doku settings. That's all mad. That is all mad. But yeah, we hit the 30-minute mark. Let me see what the panel is saying. Let me see what the panel's saying. You guys, you already know what to do. Hit the like button, all of that crap. Drop a super chat if you feel like it. Yeah, let's see what everyone's saying. Let's see what everybody is saying. Apologies for all the clicks and everything, by the way. I've seen a lot of you guys have noticed that. I think that's everybody. Cool. Yes, guys. What's everyone saying? What's everybody saying?
Words. See words, letters,
Words.
syllables. Yeah.
What words are we thinking of?
Oh.
Happy words, sad words, angry words.
Well, we didn't lose today, so we don't
Okay,
play.
so no
yeah.
depressed.
I'm not annoyed.
How are you feeling about this whole Kovacic situation, potentially going to Italy, potentially being sold in the summer? Think he's one of the ones that we should be keeping, or is it not that deep?
Injuries, age, fit. I mean, I know everybody loves his dribbling ability, but is he really productive on the pitch? I mean, are we going to miss a huge amount of production and goals and assists from that position if he leaves?
No, I don't think so. He's not even been great this season, personally.
Well, he's got a knee injury. He's supposed to have surgery on it. He skipped that because of the World Cup, and so now we got to deal with a dude with a bad wheel all year. And so that's why
he didn't go back for that surgery afterwards, or nothing.
I don't believe he did. I don't remember hearing him having surgery. So he's going to play the whole year on a bum knee. That's not good for his skill set.
When did he supposed to have surgery? Why did he supposed to have surgery?
He's got an issue with his knee.
And that determined that he needs to have surgery.
Supposedly, the scuttlebutt was he put off surgery because of the World Cup. He was injured before the summer, and it's not major. It could be like a meniscus or something. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that would keep you.
I just never heard of it.
Yeah, he's been dealing with it the whole season.
Like I said, I never heard the manager saying it that he has the major injury.
I never heard the manager say anything about it either. It was reported. Not that.
The journalist, yeah, I remember.
Hey, what can I do? You can only report you can only say what's been reported. You can make stuff up. I guess either way, it's not accurate.
Either way, I'm thinking honestly, I think if we keep any midfielder out of anyone, it might be N'Golo.
Damn right.
N'Golo and Gallagher.
Damn right.
Well, N'Golo, that we haven't heard anything about his contract since January.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think all signs are pointing to it potentially being re-signed. Potentially, it could still be him that goes too. We could just clear everybody out except maybe Gallagher, because Gallagher's got 2 years left.
Your decision, my decision
midfield to rebuild if you do that. And for me, N'Golo Kante, if you get even 80% of N'Golo Kante back, you're still getting a midfielder that's better than most of the people that are on the market right now. I understand that we have injury problems and whatnot. He's not going to be healthy 98% of the games or whatever, but you're going to want to rotate anyways. Exactly. Why wouldn't you want to do that? So, yeah, N'Golo Kante all day long, every day of the week, without question.
That's why I ask how many midfielders you think that are supposed to be in a 25-man squad.
Well, if you play with 3 midfielders, you want 6.
No, it's not.
You want 2 per position. You play in 2 6 and a 10. You want 2 10s. You want 4 6s.
Okay.
How much do you think, Alex?
It starts with 6. Usually, midfielders the ones that more versatile players. By the way, it goes by the what's the name, by risk factor. So you supply it based on the risk factor. That's why you have how you say it, the most critical positions that you supply is supposed to have more than anything. So
you're thinking 7, 8 midfielders.
Usually that's how much is in the team. Usually about that.
I think it's going to depend on if we make top 4, if we get Champions League football. If we don't get Champions League football, and you're a Cobham player, if you're a homegrown player, you better pack your bags because they're going to sell every one of them to make sure that they can.
No, we're just going to sell one, and one is going to be enough.
That was in January.
Yeah, it's still January. It says
We're talking about
the...
this summer. We're talking about this summer, though. It's a new year, and they've already said if we don't make top 4, they've got to make money. They've got to make money that they would have gotten from being in top 4 or in Champions League. So
it's right, but it doesn't mean that we're gonna get rid of the Cobham. Like, what is?
Because they make us the most money.
I know that, but not everybody. You're not gonna sell Hutchinson for a substantial amount of money. It's 5 million. It's not gonna be.
No, I'm talking about Mount, Gallagher, Ruben. You could sell Matson and
you're getting better like nothing for Ruben.
You can get about 20-25 million for Ruben. That's all profit.
Colwell.
Why would you not? Well, I think they're going to keep Colwell.
We'll see.
I actually think they're keeping him and getting rid of Chalobah.
You got Badiashile there. You got
but you could have two less.
Everyone's favorite Koulibaly there.
I think he's gone.
It's not a guarantee, that's for sure.
Do you understand that all the players that you sell from the first team you have to replace, or you just think that it's going to be just?
Do you know how many more players we have on the first team than we need? How many people on the first team roster right now? 33?
No, I can't lie. Alex got a point. I think we're getting rid of too many. I'm not going to be able to replace them. I think Alex is right.
Look at you. Look at like everybody keeps like, oh, get rid of this, get rid of this. Every player that you said that needs to be get rid of, it needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
So we've replaced most of them already.
No, this is what you're just saying. You're saying to fix the FFP, if we don't get top 4, we need to sell players.
I can't lie. I'm doing the maths in my head, and I genuinely only see with like a maximum of about 6 players going, depending on contract situations. I see about 6 players going max.
And that's what
that's enough.
People such a
but like it's the obvious ones. It's like the Ziyech or Aubameyang, Kovacic potentially, Gallagher potentially.
Yeah, and none of them are actually Cobham players, man.
I'd say Mendy and then probably like Koulibaly maybe. So yeah, you're looking at like 6 players, and only one of them is from Cobham.
Well, that'll change if we don't make Champions League football.
It does change the way
they've already came out and said it.
Why?
They said the obvious thing. They didn't say the what's the like. For example, like yes, it's 100% profit. Or if you sell, what's his name? What's his name?
Homegrown.
Mount. Let's just say Mount.
Whatever, Mount. Yes, if you sell Mount, it's just 100% profit. I agree with you, but it's the same thing if you're gonna sell Ziyech, Pulisic, Mendy.
There's liens on their notes.
Okay.
Did you not know that?
No,
it's not
I think like
you have to pay off what is still amortized.
Do you think? Oh, so you think that we're still paying for those?
Yes.
Yeah.
If they amortize them across the contract, which they usually do.
Hey, why did I spend so much if it was reliant on Champions League football?
No, hold
which
on
we weren't going to get.
40 million. He thinks that we spread it 40 million in 4 years. The club will actually think that that's what the good business.
You don't.
I can understand 100 mil.
No, you can't, because you just said something that doesn't mean anything. Okay. On the books, it shows we're paying on that player still. It's not about if we still are. On the books, it shows we are.
How long is FFP? Is it 3 years? Is the cycle 3 years?
Yeah.
No, it's the length of the contract.
No, but the cycle of review is 3 years.
It doesn't matter. You only have to pay.
No, they judge you in a 3-year period.
I was going to say
it's don't understand FFP, but that's okay. Fine.
Is it a 3-year period or is it a 1-year period? What is the period of time that FFP judges?
It's
3 years.
I think they do it on a 3-year cycle.
When was the last?
This is the new cycle right now. It's 3 years. This is the new cycle.
Yes.
Wait, so this year is the new cycle. Wait. So this year is a new cycle.
Yes.
Well, yeah, we're
cool.
debt free.
As of April, hang on. For FFP, as of April, everyone we sell in the summer is profit. Then everyone we sell in the summer is profit. If because the reset of the financial year is April. So if this is the new year for FFP, then it's fine. Then all this talk about we need to sell.
No. I think what Jester's saying is,
oh my God,
if you have term left on your deal, so say you have 2 years left on your deal. You still have to pay off the amortized amount. So say, for instance, you break it over Kovacic over the next 5. We buy Kovacic, we spin him over the next 5 years. He's played 3 years. you're still owing the 2 last years on his
of his contract, right?
Yeah,
that's
no,
what
and that's amortized. So if it's 9 million a year,
Lewis are confused,
you have to settle that
Yeah.
at the point of sale first.
Yes,
No, but whatever falls in the 3 years is what they calculate, not what's out of it.
What we're talking about, declared. That's not completely. That's two different things. We're talking about. He talks about materialization, which is the number that they come up based on the percentage. That's how much they pay a yearly.
So basically,
that's what I'm talking about. But only the 3-year amount. Does that make sense?
So in my
it doesn't. Declare.
In my example, Kovacic, before you can make a profit on Kovacic, you'd have to sell him for 18 million first, and then anything after that is profit.
Exactly. So what I was trying to say is, it doesn't matter how many years you got left. Is if you selling the player, that amortization move to another club.
No,
you're not paying.
No, it doesn't do that.
What are you talking about?
It's a
but the profit's instant though.
Yeah.
It's in
the whole profit
is instant. I have no idea what the fuck.
It's a 5-year deal we signed Kovacic for, say, right?
Yeah.
He's played for 3 years.
Yes.
There's 2 years left of amortization, right?
Yeah.
If we sell him after 3 years, before we can declare a profit, we have to settle the 18 million that's owed. So that comes out first, because that's what
the club.
18 million owned to.
What do you mean? It's what we've it's on the book value. The book value of Kovacic has 18 million pound left on it.
Yes.
So until you clear that off, you cannot declare a profit on that sale.
Yeah, that keeps getting amortized. The profit is instant. Bro, Juventus and Barca did this to balance the books.
That's what I tried to say to Couch. Look, that's what I tried to say. So that 18 million that left, if we sell him for exactly 18 million, he's off of books, right?
Yep.
And it's
thank you.
There's no profit, 0 profit.
I don't give a crap about the profit. He's off my book.
There's been many examples. The profit that you get is instant, right? This is what Juventus did with that trade deal, and Barca with Arthur and Pjanic, right? So they can balance the books. That if you sell a player, they sell a player, you can declare profit straight away, but the amortization debt can still go. You don't have to settle that 18 million. You already amortized that.
Yes, you do.
Don't.
You do.
Yes, you don't. You already calculated it like that.
What do you mean?
Okay, when you sell your car, you have a lien against your car.
For 5 years.
You have to pay that lien all
This
year.
is you can bring your car just up, but this is FFP making the rule. They're going to try to adjust everything all the time, but that's how they did it, right?
No, that's
some other clubs have abused it. When they wanted to balance the book, if you need to balance the book, you can sell a player and that profit's instant, right?
Math is hard.
Yes, I understand that.
Yes, you don't have to settle the debt or nothing.
Yes,
the repayment is. You think of a repayment. There you go.
Oh my gosh! Please don't ever do my book
wrong.
because you'll put me in jail.
Honestly, I don't want to be the one to tell it to you, but you were wrong. It's just wrong.
I think Declare you're completely not on the same even page.
That's cool. I'll bring up that case study and then we'll bring it. We can revisit it.
That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is for the FFP, if your book is cleared at the moment that you sell for the amount of you supposed to have the number of materialization, that book is closed. You don't have to make profit. As long as he's off your books, you can buy players and start the new process again.
That's not
of course
right, but
what I'm saying, you don't have to settle the debt. You can
if
just
you
keep
don't make
amortizing.
profit on your players,
don't dig yourself a deeper hole. Declared.
Hold on a second. So if you don't, hold on a second.
So my example is coming from that Pjanic and Alpha deal. That's what they did, and that's how they balanced their books.
Okay, go ahead, Alex. I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. Nobody's here knows anything about FFP, but based on how I understand it, and that's how the debt is collected. So if you have a debt, let's say amortization, it's the debt on the player. Let's say that 18, right? If I sell more Kovacic for 18, that debt is settled, right?
Yes, you're at 0.
Okay, I have 0. What I'm saying is, when you buy a player, do you buy with cash or you buy as how you say it, is a loan payment with another one motorization thing?
Depending on how it's negotiated between two clubs.
Exactly.
Either way.
But Okay, but my question is for the bigger question that you how you say it asked today, that we have to sell significant amount of Cobham players to make us buy more players, right? That's what you try to say it.
Well, to make our books look right.
Okay, so does to make your books right, do you have to be profitable?
You
That's
have to
my
be profitable.
question.
Yes,
Exactly, and that's my
you do need to show profit.
Yeah, you need to show profit, but not on the players.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. You're supposed
No,
to
you
do
don't. It's across the
revenue.
whole club. It's
The
the
You can
whole
hold
club.
club,
debt.
exactly, and that's the problem.
You
that
can hold debt. It's just how much debt you hold. You can hold debt.
I was going to say you can hold debts. You've got to show you can make a profit across that year or 3 year period, and that's
Exactly,
across the
that's
whole
what I'm
club. That
saying.
can be
Not
from
only
sponsorship, that
players.
can be from a large portion of it does come from player sales, but it can come from anything. Player sales,
Exactly, that's what I'm
sponsorship,
trying to say.
shirt
Maybe
sales,
getting in the
match
Champions League, which we won't be doing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That we're not disagreeing. I'm just saying that you just put us into the
like worst case
conversation that we're not available to do anything.
No, they're not gonna want to get into the red when they can sell some Cobham players and be in the green.
But you can be in the red.
They're just not gonna go in the red to go for the sake of going into the red. That means it's got to balance out over 3 seasons, and if something else happens, you've already put yourself behind. You don't just go into the red for the sake of going into the red when you have a solution to it.
Let me ask you another question. Let me ask you another question. That amortization number, is it vary based on how much you pay for the player?
Yeah. So let's just do an easy number. 100. Let's say we play 100 million for a player.
Mm-hmm.
We sign him for a 5-year term. It doesn't matter when we've paid the 100 million. On our books, it shows a 20 million payment every year for 5 years. Okay.
See, that's what I'm disagreeing with you. It's not about 5 years. It's amount of years he contract.
Right. Let's say it's a 5-year contract. That's what I said. It's a 5-year contract. Okay. It's 100 million. You pay 20 million. I'm trying to do it in easy numbers.
That's what I'm saying. This is the perfect thing. So for me, to buy players next, you can clear the book, either sell 1 player in the profit, or you can clear 5 players in 0 net, and you will come up with the same thing. Because the payments like weekly wages is a part of FFP also.
Absolutely.
So my thing is, you said we need to sell all Cobham, and I said that's what I would disagree with you. You don't need to sell Cobham or even that. All you gotta do is level the clean the books with Pulisic, Ziyech, Lukaku, Aubameyang, Kovacic, whoever you want, and you didn't sell not a single Cobham player, and you still in the clear the books.
That's true.
That's what I was trying to say in argue. Well,
is it easier to sell 5 players or 1 player?
It depends on
and here's my question to you. Do you think that you see this is where you're flip flopping? You said you want to sell the whole Cobham, and the same person said that you want to sell the rest of the team, including Mount, Ziyech, what's his name, Aubameyang. How are we replacing that?
Well, we've replaced most of it already. What do you think our spend was for? Okay, we haven't replaced Aubameyang.
No,
we didn't get
in the summer. We'll replace him. We'll replace him in the summer by.
So why did you send the Lewis link about the forward and from Napoli?
Because it's news.
Okay, so
he's not a Chelsea player.
No. I'm saying like he said that we didn't sign a striker, but we're looking for a striker. Doesn't make sense.
Right, but you're saying about bodies. You're asking because you send Aubameyang on. If he's not playing, what is he worth? Right to Chelsea, he's not playing. So Fofana is a replacement because they'll play Fofana. They won't play Aubameyang.
They almost give him away for on loan this January. The only reason it didn't work is a formality. So I don't think he starts.
It's getting you grinder,
neither
bro.
does Aubameyang.
Allow me, Lewis. Allow me. We ain't got to do all of that, man. You ain't got to call me out like that.
What, you got a grinder going on?
Yeah, it's just that one working, bro. They're trying to hit to get everything out. Sorry, my guys. My bad.
Backwards, man.
Can I just roll it?
But here's a question: do you think Mount and Gallagher are good enough to play at Chelsea?
Nope.
Then why not sell them?
Good question.
I think
Gallagher's just most likely to stay because he's got 2 years left. That's all.
Okay, but if it's 100% profit, that's something that all businessmen, and these guys are businessmen, look at and go, I can sell 5 players and maybe get to the amount I can sell this one player for. It's easy to sell the one player.
You sell Mount and Gallagher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you sell Kovacic?
Sure.
Do you sell Kante?
No.
Do you sell what's his name? Robin Loftus-Cheek?
Sure.
Okay. How much money the last midfielder cost us?
Our last midfielder, 106 million pounds.
Okay. Replacing Kovacic, Gallagher, Mount, and Robin Loftus-Cheek. Give me the number for the 4 midfielders.
Fuck.
Total.
That's a lot of homegrown there, bro.
Oh boy, that's a tough one now. Jesse,
okay.
I think
that's
it's time to
good.
go to commercial break, bro.
No, it's fine. We've already got Felix, right? He's already signed.
Oh, Felix midfielder.
I mean, excuse me, Enzo. I'm sorry.
Enzo. Yeah,
Enzo.
that's one.
We signed Enzo, and actually Felix would probably play as a 10. So, attacking midfielder, he could play. So that takes care of Mount and Gallagher because neither one of them play deeper, with any effect. You've got Chukwuemeka. You've got Andre Santos.
He hasn't played yet.
Huh?
He's still yet to get.
He hasn't played yet.
He's still yet to get.
Well, they're bringing him back in the first team. They're excited about bringing him back in the first team.
Home office has still got to sign that off.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not on the Andre Santos train yet. I'm not there yet.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
So relying on a player you haven't seen yet.
I need more than U20. You know, like I need more than U20. That's just me, though. That's just me.
Okay, and there's no more entry fees. You can't get on the train anymore.
Exactly. You just proved my point. You can't rebuild without get rid of all the midfielders, man. You can't.
We're not getting rid of all the midfielders. You asked me who I would sell.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But
so
I don't run Chelsea. Now, do I?
But we know you don't. But the one thing a lot of people do, like yourself, is say we need to get rid of all these players. But you've noticed season by season how hard to get rid of players. Yeah, their wages. We need replacements. And now you just said that we were Champions League TV rights away from breaching financial fair play. We spent so much.
Exactly. But we still need the 2 qualified midfielders. And the 2 qualified midfielders, the last one we paid 120. How much is another 2 midfielders?
I don't know. How much is Lavia? There, Alex. You're
probably about 40 to 50.
Okay.
I think it'll be more than that now. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think so.
Not if they get relegated.
Yeah.
You don't know
maybe. I don't
contract.
The only thing we're breaching at the moment is the wage. The wages they said we're breaching.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be based on wage.
If you have Enzo and your guy Lavia, you have Andre Santos and you have Kante, that's 4 midfielders.
Where's Lavia
That's a mystery.
Coming into play?
That's a mystery to be solved, Jester.
Jesters, where's Lavia?
We got too many players, man.
So Lavia is not good enough. Is that what
I'm not saying he's not good enough, but what's the signal that he's coming to us or he's part of our books?
He'd be playing a 6.
So is he a replacement to Loftus-Cheek?
He's a replacement for Kovacic.
You have to look. If we sell in Mount and Gallagher, because this is the most popular opinion over here, let's sell Mount and Gallagher. How much you think you will get for Mount and Gallagher?
110 million pounds.
Oh wow. Okay, so let's reinvest that. Let's say Lavia, let's roughly 50 million.
110 for both.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
how much for each?
70 for Mount and 40 for Gallagher.
We're not
70
getting 70
with 1 year left in his contract.
We're not getting 70 for Mount. That's impossible.
Yeah, 1 year left.
Okay.
You won't.
I got you, Justin. 70 mil easy, man.
But it's same difference. Same difference. Probably 50.
What I'm saying, 70. Why is the other clubs were gonna pay 70 easy, but Chelsea all of a sudden he's not even good for the squad?
I'm just saying.
That's our opinion. That's not Chelsea's
English
opinion.
tax, man.
Yeah, he's the English tax, and he's Mason Mount. Have you seen?
Here's a genuine question: do you think these players will leave though?
No.
I don't
Want
know.
to leave?
I don't have a crystal ball.
I don't.
No, like put everything aside. I know you want to get rid of them, but do you think, like, knowing the player,
Nope.
and how they are, do you think they want to leave?
I don't think
Do I think they
Gallagher and
wanna
Ruben
leave?
want to leave. I think
I
Mount
don't
might
think it matters if
potentially
they
leave.
want to leave.
If anyone's in Mount's position, they can hold off for 1 year and get a massive wage from a club.
Well, it doesn't work that way.
That's why if Mount, I'm not sure. Gallagher knows he's not getting any better.
Mount's in control.
I just want to see Mount sign a new deal, and I want to see how people react to that. I want to see people. That's what I want to see.
And that's very likely to happen.
Why do you want people to be
react to that? That would be a lot more entertaining.
I know for a fact that he will resign the contract. He ain't going nowhere.
Well,
man.
they're getting a ban out.
Amen,
He's
Alex.
not
Love
going
that. He ain't
nowhere,
going nowhere.
He's not going nowhere.
Nowhere.
They've got a ban out.
Hey, everyone knows he's signing. It's a big
No, I don't
negotiation
know
back
that.
and forth.
We'll see.
I don't know that.
You know that. It keeps you up at night. Costa, I know.
How do I know
anything,
that?
my friends? We don't know anything.
Well, does anyone want to put money on it or something, or what's the go like?
If
Does anyone want to bet on it?
If we get to July and he's not re-signed, we'll see. We'll see.
If he wants 240K a week, he ain't re-signing. Because
That's 200K is almost a norm now at our club. Everyone coming in on that.
No, that's not true.
It is true.
Look at all the people they just signed.
Yeah. How much are they on?
Players they just signed. They're on pittance compared to what people are on usually at the club. Mudrik's like on 97K a week. We just
Modric, I don't know. But
Enzo's not on that much either. By the way,
Sterling, Koulibaly.
I think Enzo's just over 100.
Felix, if he stays, he'll be a big one.
Here's the thing with you pay based on what you know. Modric history doesn't show nothing. Mount history shows, so he will get paid as much as least like James.
Whoa.
I'll say 10-20 million, probably more than 10-20,000 more than Rhys James. I promise you, that will be the final.
1,000 more.
Hold on a second. You think he's going to be getting
only gets more than Rhys James?
More than Rhys James, who's on 200?
Yes, at the end of the numbers, yes.
Nah, B.
No.
Then he should have 500K.
Nah, B.
There's other factors. I think
there's more
that
factors. There's just like wishful thinking, man. That's all I'm saying. Like you think that it is, but it's not. You think it's basically like on the eye test and everything. Rhys James is one of the best right backs in the form, but same Rhys James is playing so many less games than Mount. It's it, man. Whatever you. Look, you don't have to disagree. That's just my opinion. I think he's gonna sign.
No, your opinion.
And
that's
if he's
valid.
gonna get, look, if he's gonna go to the other club, he's still gonna get the same amount of money.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that you haven't taken into account.
You think another Premier League team?
Let the couch speak.
This is one piece that you haven't accounted for. The wages have to come down significantly. We agree with that, right? Because this year it's 90% of your this year it's 90% of your turnover. Mm-hmm. Next year it's going to be 80%, and then year after that's going to be 70%. So
if he signs this year, will not be in effect next year.
Well, yeah, it will, because you have to look at
the loss cannot be going backwards.
What are you talking about? It's
like
70,
you cannot
at 70. You have to be at 70% 3 years from now. So the contracts that they're signing right now have to reflect what it's supposed to be looking like it's in 3 years from now. That's why Modric's on 97K a week. That's why they're lowering the overall wages because they have to be compliant for 3 years. Dude, it's simple. It's not really that hard.
The reason why Ukrainian guy is on 97 and Enzo over 200. It's because who proved what?
Enzo's on over.
Enzo's not over 200.
Enzo is not on over 200K.
At the end of the package, if he gets all the bonuses and everything, he makes over 200,000K a week.
Well, you can say that about Modric too, depending on what the bonus is.
No, Modric's final is over 110, something like that. The highest Modric can go, I think it's 150.
I don't think we know what the bonuses are. I'm taking the bonuses out of it. I don't know. I just don't know how attainable these bonuses are. We don't know the bonus packages, right?
But you're not saying that Modric's on 110.
Yeah, Modric
on an 8-year deal.
Look, Modric's base. You see, this is why I can't stand the journalist, Because when they buy big player, they give you the final number including the bonuses. What is Reece James? Reece James, the final number is 250, 240 a week. But his base is way less than that. Way less. Same thing with Mudryk. But with Mudryk, Chelsea defended Arsenal and said, this is how much his base. His base is 95. His final package is going to go up to 150 a week. Same with Enzo. His beginning is about 170, something like that, and his final package goes over 200. Don't lie to yourself, man. Look it up if you want to. You need to know which ones are reported and what.
Yeah, but from what journalists? So, like, you're saying don't trust the journalists, then you're saying
no.
The journalists.
No, when the journalists saying it, you need to know saying which number they saying it.
Yeah, but how do you know?
Because one of them are breaking it down. If you don't read the article when they're saying those things, in the article is actually what they're saying. Okay. For example, the reason why we know the Mudryk is on base 95 is because Austin tried to prove it to Arsenal deal wasn't that far from Chelsea's.
Okay.
He said the final part is this. But they didn't say that just to make it, how you say it, to make it bigger or how you say it?
Yeah,
like
you see what I'm saying? Here's my point though, and this is where I'm going with this. We can all agree that the base salaries have been lowered significantly, right?
Yes.
What we do not know is what the bonus structure is. Like, say for instance, they say we give you an extra 20 grand if we win the Premier League, or if you reach 10, 20, 30 goals. You know, like, we don't know what the bonus structure is and how attainable those are. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Yeah, Josh is giving up.
We don't know the details. We don't know the details, but usually when you have a conversation between the bonuses, for example, again, it's in. If you read the complete article of the person that you read an article, for example, the reason why Enzo's deal is so easy to find out the numbers is because it's been widely reported, and you can put 2 and 2, just reading from base of it. Same with Mudryk. Owenstein came up and said exactly how his structure was, the difference between Arsenal offering and Chelsea's offering. And there was in a conversation on the YouTube when he was talking to somebody in the Sky Sports and said, this is why people don't understand. When some reporters would like to use the wages as the final number, and some reporters saying that, look, you can put the final number, but you need to put the reasons why you put this number, how much he makes. Arsenal, when Austin was talking about the wages, he was saying that this is the base salary. This is what he gets when he just sits on the bench or he plays without any, stuff. Enzo's deal, Enzo's bonuses are actually if he makes more than 20 games a season without injury. If he makes more than 20 games a season, he's already gets one cut of the bonus to Benfica.
Hey, yo, if I was at you, Alex, you're flat.
I gotta go to work.
Well, there goes the conversation then. This is on you, Jess.
You're on mute, Lewis.
I know. That's my fault. And you're muted, bro.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say big up, my guy. Big up.
All right, later, bro.
Take care, bro.
That'll tell you about the midfield. That one I just sent you a little bit. One piece at least.
Yeah, I've just been looking through the timeline just for any other news. I've noticed we're bringing back the Mason Mount banner for the Southampton game.
Oh, no.
The Mason Mount banner is returning. So
can somebody light that bad boy on fire?
I hope everyone's looking forward to that one.
He might score a hat trick and people will say it's like the Norwich thing again. That'd be kind of funny.
Well, they are 20.
I mean, it is a good game for it.
It's like the Norwich, I guess.
Do you know what I mean? Nathan Jones has lost he's lost his way with Southampton. Good time for Mason Mount to capitalise. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I just deeped it. Yeah, it's Saints. He hates Saints too.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's at the right moment. That's at the right point. I see that. Big up Josh saying if we were so dependent on Champions League, why do we still have Graham Potter? We're not that dependent on it. I think that would be a bit unrealistic. After sacking,
I think maybe before we were, but not now.
I don't think we're that dependent on it.
I think our finances
is
okay for us not to just depend on it. Whilst we need it though.
No one also says yesterday Barella is a 6 and today under 20 replacements to win us the league. Uncle arguments are degrading day by day. Damn. Man just gunned down.
They paid money to say that too. Wow.
That's mad.
So he paid that cash to let it out.
Can you bring me Witty Grab's comment?
Who?
It's weird. Only Alex knows about this. If you don't know that there is a base salary and the bonuses, I don't know how to help you, dude. I really don't. If you don't know there is a base salaries and not base salaries.
You just tell him to play Football Manager, man.
Just don't know what the
get yourself a copy of Football Manager.
No. It's not it's not about the bonuses. It's the performance. It's not the bonuses, Couch. That's the problem. It's performance based.
Well, however you want to slice it, that's just semantics. Like it's the bonuses based on performance, right?
No.
So what? So you don't have performance. So if I get 15 goals, do I get the bonus?
You get the bonus for each goal.
Depends on the contract, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
It depends on the contract.
No, the wages structure, the way the wages structure goes in performances, which means that you have to hit the number of how many games you play per season. That's a minimum. Is that the bonus you write when you're a buying player? No.
No, you definitely get a performance an appearance fee. Yes. An appearance fee.
You see, right? You call it appearance. It's called performance. Bonuses are bonuses. Bonuses, it's when you win the championship league. That's the bonus.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Do you think 20 games a season it's a bonus?
Well, yeah, you've reached an objective, so that's a bonus.
Okay.
If you reach 20 games a season,
I think it's subjective to the player. I think it's subjective to the player.
It doesn't matter though. Like, I don't understand what the difference between.
The difference is who we pay.
Games, what do you get?
No, Couch bonuses we pay to the other club.
What? No, okay. I think we're just mixing up the words then, because what I'm saying is in your structure, in your contract, you're going to say that if you reach 20 games or whatever, like you said, here is what you get, right? This is what you get on top of your base salary.
Yes, raise. Basically, you get the raise.
Sure. Whatever.
You can also have a yearly wage rise. You can also have a yearly wage rise.
That's what I'm trying to say. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. It's like a regular job. If you want to talk about what's the name? I'm calling it what's that new word? Couch. You say incentive.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, you call it this, but it's not something that you get one-time thing. For example, if you hit that mark, you go into the salary to that specific point, and you don't go down. With bonuses, you just get specific amount of money, cash. Like for example, extra. It's not hourly. It's not yearly.
I feel like it's semantics. Like whether you want to call it a bonus or just like a whatever, I don't know. I think we're talking about the exact same thing.
This is why is it confusing for me? Why you call bonuses? It's increases in your salary. For example, if you work at the factory and you get bonus, does that bonus is shown to you as a bonus in one-time payment, or the bonus means that you get $3 more an hour?
No, you're right. I get what you're saying. It's semantics for me, though. Like I think
it's not semantics.
What I call a bonus. What I call the bonus is just like they've reached an objective and they get a certain amount of money. You calling it performance, right?
No. But that's the Couch. There's two of them that they both happen. So in the contract, in contract you can get a bonus for how you perform, and you get a bonus for how the overall team performs. You get both. Like Ben Foster said it himself. When
you can also get a contract where you will pay your team as well.
When Ben Foster,
I'm just saying the wording is what we're arguing here.
It's not about wording because you're separating the two.
You separate two things, but it's
Ben Foster said it himself that he was on the bench at Man United, and when they won the league, he got extra £10,000 just because they won the game, and he didn't even feature. But that's separate to if he was to play the game and keep 20 clean sheets, for example. They're two separate things.
The main point is that I think that Bowley makes his contracts more incentive based. That was the main thing.
Yeah. So he makes it more
see what I'm saying?
So it's hard to really know, but some of these players, if we do well, can earn a lot.
I think he probably
I want to say last time about this, and I'm done. Just look at for example, the reason the difference is between the bonuses and the incentives is bonuses, it's a one payment for specific objective. Incentive, it's a payment and it doesn't go back. It's like a raise at work. If you hit objective, you get a raise. Your salary is not based anymore. It's not 95, it's 110. And it doesn't go back unless you're going back onto the some if you didn't perform under. Then you get a pay cut. But the bonuses, it's not as incentive. It's not in the same thing.
Yeah. Me and Alex finally agree on something.
Look, whatever, man. If you don't understand,
man, get FM.
No, I agree with you, Alex. I agree with you.
No. I just
take it from there.
I agree with you.
I know how I used to play. When I used to play, I get bonuses based on how many clean sheets I got. But it did not include my salary wages. Did not include my salary.
Yeah. It's something separate.
It's a separate thing.
Well, Alex, you a goalkeeper?
No. Defenders I get based on the clean sheets too.
No, yeah, okay. I thought you were a goalkeeper.
No.
Yeah, I was goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's a different type of person.
Back, that's scary.
Fucking hell. Right. What else do we have?
Exactly.
Thoughts on Diogo Costa, people? What were you guys thinking?
Yes,
Diogo Costa?
I am happy.
How tall is he?
I saw that report.
It's too short.
We need a bit longer, bro.
Could be Osimhen. Could be.
It could be a rumor, but I'll take it.
It's been around for a while though. We've been linked to Diogo Costa for a while.
Yeah, I'll
for
take
me,
it.
I need 6'3" minimum.
I'll
You guys
take
think
it.
he's better than the Milan keeper?
Oh, he's too short, but 6'1" is too short.
Mignon is too injury prone. I think.
Oh yeah.
Mike Maignan.
Yeah.
He's the injury on that one is a bit
Thank you,
scary.
Sama. At least somebody understood what I was.
Yeah, we're linked with him. We're linked with David Raya, and there's one.
I think
other
Pickford too. Pickford too.
You see the Diogo Costa.
His mum might just say Pickford.
I think he's got a minimum fee release clause, you know.
Yeah, 75 million.
Diego Costa in it. He's got a release clause. Yeah, that's another one.
The goalkeeper, 75 mil for the goalkeeper.
I'm alright, man.
PTSD.
No. I'm saying no. It's not about PTSD.
Yeah, that's PTSD, bro.
No, it's not
Deadline
PTSD.
day.
Jester was here 5 minutes ago telling us that we're in trouble with FFP and we need a float. Like, this is what baffled me. The Chelsea fans that think that we need to get rid of all the players. It's not enough. We literally spent. We didn't even buy. We only got rent for what's his name. But 600 bill, and didn't even put the scratch on how many people Chelsea fans still wanted to get rid of players. We invested 600 billion, and based on what Chelsea fans think, I just want to see the number. How much more money the Chelsea Football Club need to invest in this club based on what Chelsea fans think.
Well, what was the pledge? Bowley said he would invest, and then we can decipher it for
1.5 bill.
And how much of that 1.5 bill have we spent on transfers?
700.
Almost 700.
So could you say the majority of that budget is now being used?
Yeah, half of it was already used, but we only got the two players that actually will start for their team, isn't it? Or no,
I think we're easily going to hit it. Yeah, this next transfer. Easily hit 1 bill.
I think he would just add a little extra injection, just another cash injection. Come on, Bowley, you can do it. Come on.
I only heard that we're in breach at the moment of wages, so definitely people have to go.
I heard we're not even in breach at all. I heard we're not even.
No, just the wage side of it. The wages.
Aren't we paying low wages
I don't
already?
think we're in a wage either. I
don't even
we
think
just.
we're in it at all.
I'm not.
No. I'm not saying.
I saw that on some news.
Yeah. Let's not go back to the financial thing.
Yeah.
Because none of our we can speculate, but at the end of the day.
But that's going to easily be done. We got too many players anyway.
I agree, but I don't think we can replace all of them in one. No, that's not true, Vic. It's not 1.75 bill on the transfer and the stadium. That's not true.
No.
Yes, some of them have to go on loan this summer. We can't sell everyone, but yeah.
But this is
it's a bit limited too.
This is
Yeah, the
what
loans
baffles
are-
me when people saying like get rid of Mount, get rid of Gallagher, and bring Santos. Like we already have Santos on the books. Like it's
Santos
just
needs
wild,
a visa, bro.
man, just wild.
He needs a visa first before
Also,
he
he's
can
a
play.
loan too. I
I
saw.
want to see what he's like in the league. Everyone's saying he can go straight into the team. It's like, well, let's see what
Everybody's-
Have you seen
Bro,
him
can he even play
I
league
want to
games,
see him.
bro?
I want to see him in
Yeah,
a
he's my fan
preseason
of the
game
ball.
before he can start.
Exactly, Exactly,
Yeah,
Couch.
he
I
got the
want to
league
see
in
him
that
at least in the
preseason.
friendly.
Bro, you guys want this guy to be in trouble with the Home Office. Bro, does this guy have a visa? That's what we want, bro. Let's not get this guy illegal, bro. Let him get his visa first, then we can talk about him in the league. Bro. You know, but I heard good things about him.
No, he looks good prospect. But
I'll
can
wait 5
we?
years. I don't mind waiting 5 years.
Can we go to the Championship League spot with the prospects? Because even Enzo, at the end of the day, is a prospect. He just higher percentage of a prospect, but
Yeah.
he is a prospect.
That's fact. Dude, I mean, I think Santos. Have you guys noticed he takes too much time on the ball? If you saw some of the comps, like it's like you don't have that time in the Premier League. So like, I feel like a loan would be good for him first. But he's
I
cold.
actually saw a couple of moments when Enzo had too much time on the ball.
Yeah.
Hello,
He
Andrew.
thought that,
Yeah, that's true. But Enzo,
I
you
mean-
have more faith in. Yeah.
but I have more faith in him because at least I saw him playing for two, like
true.
no matter how much what's the name of that league is not good. They
Liga
are
Nós?
physical league though,
Yeah, definitely.
Portuguese league. So you see what I'm saying? So I don't know. I
Yeah.
think Chelsea needs to slowly. I don't think we need to replace all the midfielders at once, especially if they're running out of contracts.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Just
I'm-
wait. I
I'm-
don't think Mount is keeping Mount is the worst thing can ever happen because
Bro.
we can always sell him.
Yeah. Exactly.
Remember that you can always sell him.
He's still
And it
20.
didn't cost nothing. The kid didn't, and two, bro. I don't
Exactly.
even think. I just feel that
Well, no,
homegrown
but-
contingent is vital, man. Even
Yeah,
if
but
they're
the
going to
only-
be peripherals.
The only problem I have if the manager keeps putting him up, if the manager does not improve him, that's a different conversation. Sell the bastard.
Yeah.
The only
But the
problem I have with
problem
Mount
is,
sorry, go on.
look, for example, I'm willing to lose on him money at all. Like let him be on the last year contract.
Bro, I don't even have an opinion on the
That's
youth,
not
bro. I'm
ideal,
gonna
though,
lie to
too.
you.
I know
I
it's
don't
not
have an
ideal, but that's how. I don't know, man.
I don't.
But-
No, I
the
think it's in their
only
best
problem
interest to find an agreement with contract, or else he goes
I
for
think
cheap,
so.
or goes
I
for
think
nothing,
so.
or yeah. So even if you pay him
I
that
don't-
extra,
First of all,
That-
I don't think
that-
Mount's problem is always it was ever about the money. I think it was about the link of a contract. For me, it's always I think it's a link of a contract. It doesn't have nothing about the money because I don't think money.
It
is
is about the
problem.
money. It's only about the money.
No,
you
it's
don't
not.
fool yourself. Yes, it is.
Oh, hi, went
No,
to
it's
so
not.
hi, Andrew.
Don't fool yourself, man. It's about the money.
No,
Hi,
you don't
Andrew.
fool yourself.
No, you don't fool yourself.
No,
It's
you
about the
don't
money.
fool yourself.
Hi, Andrew.
Here comes the money. Money, money,
It's,
money.
What is this?
Money, money, money.
No, but the only problem with Mount is that he's too. I don't like how, in my opinion, he's only good as an 8, and for the amount of money he
Is he?
wants.
Is he
I don't
good
have
for
no
it?
opinion on him.
Yeah, man, come on, let this be a little. I don't know, man. But at the end of the day,
Is he good full stop?
Yeah.
no, he's a good player, man. He's a good player. He's a good player.
Ah, shut
Just,
up.
if you,
Hey,
hi,
good
Andrew.
players can do it.
How are you, Andrew?
Someone who stands ZH.
How are you, Andrew, today?
That's fine, man. Just your usual bullshit for the day.
Come and get a high back, bro.
hey Andrew, if you didn't notice, they like Ziyech's crosses, like from far, tries to just throw them out
All
there.
the way from Italy.
Fabrizio Romano. Fabrizio Romano's.
Why don't you go to Italy and catch his crosses?
Yeah.
That's what
Fabrizio Romano's tweet about Andrea Santos. He wants
Andre
them
Santos.
to join.
Well, I feel people are so desperate for any new midfielder that they're going to throw this kid in. Once he makes 6 misplaced passes, they'll go, "Why did we do that in the first place?"
What do you mean,
So
Fatou? You haven't
sell
been
him. They're
around.
gonna say
waiting
sell
for
him
that.
as well.
No,
Do you
I'm waiting
see
for them to
Fatou's
do that with
comment?
Enzo.
He
I'm
said
waiting
he
for them
haven't
to do
been
that with
around. He
Enzo.
was here yesterday.
What is this podcast?
we missed you, brother.
Big up everyone. Haven't been around. First day of internship. I'll see you lot Saturday at West Ham away, and possibly the Q&A Friday night. Yeah, you were here yesterday.
He just want to say that he just wanted to put that he's an internship somehow into hello. He just didn't want to come in and say
was that his first day on the job? It must have been a long day. It felt like a week.
If you have a time on your first day at the job to watch the YouTube.
Straight.
He doesn't know what day it is because he sleeps during the day, so he wakes up at night, and it's he just doesn't know. He doesn't know what
My
month
brother
it is, let alone what day it is, man.
You don't know.
Says he thinks Saturday's in 2 days' time. That's his problem. He's going to be out there waiting for Lewis outside West Ham Stadium. It's going to be Thursday. This guy.
He was here yesterday, and he's like talking like he had been here for months.
He has no.
Don't worry, Fata. Congratulations on your internship.
Congratulations, by the way. Yeah.
Big up,
Fata. Ignore the man.
Ignore the memory of a sponge.
Fuck you, Alex.
He has a memory of a goldfish. That's what he.
No, they've got good.
Yo, Lewis, back your boy, man. What's going on?
He hasn't got.
What do you mean, bro?
You got to back our boy, man.
Yeah, I said congratulations. Congratulations. Fraser, we will be sorting out FIFA soon. FIFA will be coming soon.
What do y'all think about the City? All of a sudden, the charges are going up and up and up.
City fire sale, bruv. That will look
all
good.
Premier League clubs.
No.
All Premier League clubs want them to be relegated.
All of a sudden, no. The funny part is the charges are going from 100 to 150 in one day.
Hey, that's a mazza, though. That's a mazza.
This
is unprecedented. I haven't been keeping up really. They're at 150 now.
Yeah, we're 150 now.
They need serious ramifications for that, bro. If they are found guilty,
there's no way these guys avoid any sort of like.
You cannot pay your way out of this. I do not want to see a £50 million fine.
Let's be honest.
The money thing's not going to be enough for a squad like.
I do not want to see a fine. I need to see action.
But I also think they're not going to destroy the club. That's what I think as well.
I don't think they'll relegate them. I think that's
destroying the club.
I don't think they'll relegate them. Deduction. Fine.
I don't think deduction will be a significant enough punishment, though.
And a transfer ban
for one season.
15-point deduction for 2 seasons and a transfer ban.
I should see Hamza start supporting.
That's not a massive mess. Do you take away their trophies because you're not going to get it anywhere else?
You can't. That's taken away.
It's a financial versus.
You can't take away 2012.
Yeah, so
wait, no. You can hold on a second. There's two things could happen.
Juventus?
No, Juventus was they paid off to referees.
Yeah, they did a massive.
Yeah.
So it's criminal. It's not that.
So what about the Rangers then?
I don't know what Rangers.
Rangers fucked up their finances. They went into administration and all these things.
Yeah. Rangers went through a separate court case to get the trophies back. So it was a separate court case.
No, the trophies could be like
sort of like what happened to Portsmouth.
You see, if you, what are you supposed to do? To give it to Liverpool and Man United those trophies?
Call it that, man.
No,
I don't think that. What happens probably they will like cancel the trophy, like avoid it. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I don't think they can.
Man, it's okay. Just put a little asterisk beside it. It's all good.
That'd be too much of a mess, though.
Yeah, I agree. It would be too much of a mess. If we will give it to somebody else, to number 2 teams, that will be a mess. Because
what about the prize money too, right? Because if it's not just about getting the trophy. You have to reallocate the prize money. Like Champions League spots were missed because of that. Like it's too big of a problem to try.
That's what I think, Coach. Like, what's the amount where it's not going to be like a mess, and what's the amount that it's not going to destroy the actual club? So like something in between.
The thing is, it's nothing going to destroy it because the club is actually a false narrative. The club.
Well, I mean, destroyed if they narrative. if they end up in the championship or because they do have that.
They will not destroy the club.
You don't think?
EFL said they don't want him.
No, of course not.
How could they not want them? I don't understand what we mean.
EFL said they don't want him. If EFL can reject, they said they don't want him if that ever comes to the table.
I don't think they can reject.
It's under the same thing. It's EFL does not have a thing over FA. Are you kidding me? It's not.
No, but if they're league, I believe they'll have a say. If they don't want that,
no, it's
that was
not.
The report I saw. EFL said they will reject. They'll reject Man City coming into their league.
No, it's not. It's false.
They don't have that. They don't have
that full power. FA is the one they charge.
So what? If so, it's not the FA. So if you say they have power, why would it be the Premier League and not the FA that's bringing?
Well, because all of them are in the same FA.
City?
FA is the one that in charge.
No. Premier League are in charge. Yeah. FA are minuscule to the Premier League. They're really got a big bollocks. So what I'm trying to say is,
isn't the Premier League that shows it all? They're not separate.
To happen like that.
But yeah, separate.
To happen the way you've mentioned it.
Yeah.
The FA are supposed to oversee it, but that's not how it's run. Premier League got too much clout for that. FA is minuscule. So what I'm saying to you is, do you reckon you're saying? I'm saying that the EFL are saying, as a league, we will not accept Manchester City if they are found guilty of these breaches to come and compete in our league.
I see what you're saying now. Apparently, it's not the same. Apparently, FA is in charge of Premier League, which is a separate entity, and EFL is a separate entity.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say to you. So like, we could have a scenario. There will be a league. They can go.
So we can.
Tier 3. Yeah.
So what, they stay in the EPL?
No, Vanarama.
No, there is the third division.
Vanarama, bro.
Yeah, non-league football.
Vanarama, bro.
League 1, sorry.
Not even League 1. Vanarama South.
Right here.
Oh,
wait.
Oh, like East-West type of thing. Oh shit.
Conference League, my bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know where's the Russian national team playing now? We're gonna go over there.
Oh, exactly. The war zone.
But
why wouldn't they welcome Man City? That would bring a lot of money to them.
Well,
but
yeah, that's Russia's about to join. They wanted to join Asian League, which is not part of the UFA and stuff like that. The European.
People are arguing that this is all a political game because the government are introducing their own independent regulator for the Premier League, and the Premier League want to show that they have big hands, so they will put someone under the bus to show that yes, we can our own.
It's not even about putting them under the bus. Like, how many years have they been? Like, we've known about this for years now, and nothing's been done about it, right? Like, this is not something that's just kind of like just popped up out of nowhere, right?
To be fair, they said they've been investigating for 4 years, so yeah.
No, but even before that, though, like we've known about it, right? Like they've been illegally doing this thing. Like,
do you
that was UEFA though, and they said they got away with that one.
Yeah. Do you remember that Portuguese hacker? Do you remember that Portuguese hacker? That the Spiegel. Yeah. I think it all leaks from it stems from him. This is all from him. He's probably the Julian Assange.
Oh no, he's definitely got the poison pill for sure. But like, we've already known about like City from time. You remember they've already been sanctioned by UEFA. Remember that, right?
Oh yeah, before the pandemic.
Well, it's different.
And then they also, that's true. But then they also got another. Remember they illegally registered Frank Lampard when he's playing for New York, the New York team.
Forgot about
Did
that.
they do that?
On that too. They should have had a point deduction from that as well.
They illegally registered Lampard?
When he was on loan at Manchester City, technically it's the same entity, so you cannot loan it to your Bravo club or whatever.
So Lampard's got to testify.
Well, apparently even Arteta's gonna have to testify.
Boy, Frank.
Even Arteta has to testify when he was the.
Arteta too.
Sanction Arteta, bro.
Apparently, Arteta is the one that probably did the thing. Like complain about.
I heard it was Raheem Sterling, man.
He wants that.
I heard Yaya Toure is involved.
Yaya Toure is the first one.
Didn't get his birthday cake.
Yeah, everyone's testifying.
Look,
Joe
Couch.
This is your time.
Here's what the brought up to it when they start to put the profits and above Manchester United above Real Madrid revenues.
Yeah,
the running revenue of the club was higher than Real Madrid.
Exactly.
All of a sudden, start to show, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's like there's no way how you can cook. And all of a sudden, basically, that's what the people say, and I don't know if it's true or not, but the funny part is that they're saying that they have sponsors that don't make nothing, don't sell nothing, but all of a sudden they sponsored over their shirts for 10 mil a year.
Yeah, the betting company. They have a betting company that doesn't have any sort of like revenue whatsoever.
Exactly.
And then they're sponsoring them for like tens of millions. You know, it's crazy. Like, how could they not get the book thrown at them for that? Like really?
They can actually feel consequences.
You see,
there's no way you can escape this. It's just basically deciding what the punishment's going to be.
You know what's what's funny about the whole thing? People make fun of Americans, how they run they don't know about the football, and I agree with you. Most of them don't. But one thing Americans are good at is the finance, and they know how to use the finance. They know how to find the loopholes that will not break no rules. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think that people don't understand what Americans are good for. So I don't think Liverpool will be in that position. Chelsea definitely, because we're legal now. If it was Abramovich at Chelsea in charge right now, I will be worried for Chelsea.
We'll be next
after Man City. Yeah, I will be worried. You see
2026, 27. It'll be a new report. Yeah.
After we win hella shit.
You know.
You see what I'm saying? But with Bowley and he's American, yeah, I have less worry about that.
Yeah, and he owns a private equity firm. Like he's
Clear Lake Capital, all of that. Yeah, I'm nice, man. These Americans got lawyers. They'll, it'll be like the OJ trial. It'll be thrown out.
Exactly.
If glass don't fit, must quit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Big up Bowley.
Pies
Big up
thing
Clear
that
Lake.
came out. N'Golo Kante's chances to
Big
stay
up
are currently
Bowley.
50-50 or 60-40 in favour of Chelsea. Doesn't really say too much, but this is leaning in Chelsea's direction, I guess. But
and this is like, and people DMing me, how you cannot trust the reporters versus this guy? Like, what kind of report is this?
Yeah, like this
yeah,
says
well,
nothing.
what kind of reporter? Kai is coming to me
nothing's
like
changed.
He's like,
He
no,
might stay at Chelsea.
No. A friend of mine tweeted about Lavia and tweeted about Fink, and I was not actually saying that he's the reason I believe it. I just saying yes. I agree with the guy that what he thinks, I think. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, Jester DMs me. He's like, he's not, this guy is a bum. I was like, first of all, why you call my friend a bum? Then, what's his name? Vitamins. What's his name? Carlito DMs me. Yeah. Do you know the difference between journalist and like? He's not a journalist. He's my friend, and I'm just agree with him. All of a sudden, it's like you don't believe, you believe journalist over the guy that has 200 friends. I was like, Kai, what the is wrong with you? Like, he's my friend. I just agree with what he's saying. It doesn't have to be a journalist. Idiot. And this is journalist supposed to be. Fabrizio Romano is supposed to be journalist. And he gave me exclusive. It's 60-40. Or could be 50-50.
I don't think Pi's got this from Fabrizio. It's just more like he's probably seen it from a video or something. I don't think directly got this from him.
Seriously,
this is Fabrizio reporting this. I'm looking more at Fabrizio and thinking, this is all you got. Just say you got nothing on N'Golo Kante, and like it's whatever.
True. True.
Is it Ben Jacob? Is newspaper? Is he a reporter, journalist?
Ben Jacobs. I saw he's a journalist. Yeah, he's a journalist.
Okay, what newspaper is he working for?
I can find out.
Daily Mail.
He's working for CBS Sports.
Oh, CBS Sports here in America. Yeah.
He's a columnist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What school did he? What journalist school did he go to?
I don't know.
Lord knows. Lord.
Exactly. And what's the? No, what I'm saying is, it still depends on what kind of things you have to get to from the club. If you have the inside of a club, because you're journalist more than somebody else, no.
Damn, you went to Duke for his law school.
It all depends on what their contacts are. Some journalists will have better sources than others.
Well, so you're saying he's more of an ITK than a journalist? That's what you're basically saying.
I'm saying like everybody nowadays, like, oh my God, if you have 10,000 followers, you all of a sudden, or you just bought a blue tick, like Carlito, pays $8 a month for blue tick. Oh my God, I'm a reporter now.
Yeah, imagine paying for a blue tick.
Exactly.
I was just about to say, there's like someone on the stream that has a blue to pay for a blue tick. But I'll say no more.
Sorry, connection issue. Yeah, guys, look, I ain't got a fucking clue who that was. I thought I heard that too, bro. One of you, man, is.
Sorry, that was me, guys. My bad.
Okay,
all I heard was university. What university he went to, so I had to. Anyways, but I agree with you, Alex. I don't think that like there's a. I don't think that there's a.
Someone's getting gassed up.
Bro,
you gotta evaluate the journalists based on the information that they give you, And
exactly.
if it's real, like how much of it comes through? Like I've never read anything that Ben Jacobs has reported that has been legitimate for me. Like I mean, his hit rate is very, very low. You know, like he says a lot, but
First
not
of
a lot
all,
of it
I don't
comes
think
through.
he actually says anything. I think he's the one that always says everything around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they all get at.
Like he gives you general like impression of something.
Yeah. You guys are still on it in the chat, man. Just allow it, man. All right. It's my bad. All right.
Always going to be a silent one. Big up David saying regarding the City issue, they will only be fined. Do you think it will only be something
so.
that
Yeah, I don't
vague?
think nothing is gonna come
No
out of it.
transfer ban, point deduction.
No transfer ban is gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be relegated or anything like that. But I do.
I don't think they can do a transfer ban.
Yes, they can.
There was a list of.
They said registration ban. So maybe that means that.
Yeah, that like you can't register. You can buy players, but you cannot register them.
So what would be the point? Yeah.
So it's more UEFA that can do that. Yeah.
No, UEFA can ban you from going to Championship League tournaments, and ban you from buying players because you see UEFA is European. You can't buy players from different leagues.
Yeah, that's what I meant, buying players.
No, you can buy them. You just can't register them.
No.
Yeah,
I'm saying like when UEFA bans you.
That center back from Porto, when they had the transfer ban, they bought who's that, Mangala or whatever?
Yeah.
They just couldn't register him until after the ban was over.
Yeah.
Right.
What I'm saying is like if European bans you, that mean like you see European.
So who banned us? Who banned us when we were banned?
UEFA.
UEFA.
We got banned by UEFA.
And we weren't allowed to what? Sign players, right?
Buy players.
Okay.
When the other clubs wasn't allow us to sell them players.
Yeah, it was UEFA.
It was UEFA, yes. The other clubs were not allowed to sell us players, even just to buy it and hold it, and put them in a layaway.
Okay, so it was FIFA. I think someone in the comments just said FIFA.
FIFA is international. It's different. FIFA, it's a national teams, not.
Is FIFA not like just football?
FIFA and UEFA, it's a separate entities.
No. But what I'm saying is, do FIFA not supersede football across the board?
No.
International club?
No.
What? No.
No, it's a different. It's national teams.
So FIFA just governs.
No, but they do both.
They do both, but like they integrate, but one cannot oversee the other one.
No, 100%. Obviously, one has to do due diligence for UEFA. Yeah, I know. I get that bit. But in terms of like I don't know.
So if you get the red card in the if you get the red card in the World Cup, it does not transfer to the Championship League.
It was FIFA that banned us, by the way.
Yeah.
I just looked it up.
Yeah, FIFA.
Oh, there's FIFA for one reason. No,
because of young kids.
Yes, that's the reason why. Yeah, you're right. Because it was the. Yeah, it was.
It's like a protection thing.
Protection. Yes, you're right. You're right. It wasn't about the. You're right. Yes, correct.
I'm just wondering how it all works. Like, is there a difference from if the Premier League decides to go transfer ban? That could be
yes,
a big possibility.
Fraser, you're right.
All right, Couch, did you want me to bring this up?
No, it's just the FIFA ban thing. It's not a big deal.
It wasn't about Traore. I think it was about Kakuta.
I think Gael Kakuta, and I think I did see reports of Traore as well. But Gael Kakuta was the one I remember.
Was the
that
one?
Was in 2010, but the recent one was because of Traore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe Kakuta was the warning, and
Traore was the nail in the coffin.
Is the like, here's your sign here. Okay, I see.
I actually believe that. Then I think transfer ban and big fine. It's the first big decision. It's got to be kind of like an example.
It wasn't.
It can't be
too
soft.
Decision.
And what a big fish to catch than Man City in it. So
and the financial fair play.
Yeah, they'll use them as a scapegoat, I reckon.
But you see, if you can think of like they can make an example too, because it's a first.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't this the first big like case under their financial fair play?
They said like when they spoke to a Premier League official, he said the first big case that we ever came across was the West Ham Carlos Tevez Javier Mascherano's
Right,
situation.
right.
That was
Wasn't
the
that with
biggest
Sheffield or
situation
something
then.
like that? Sheffield?
No, in which Sheffield United had to be compensated because they got relegated off the basis of Carlos Tevez scoring a Mazza against United on the final day, and they got relegated, so they got compensation for that. That was the biggest, big thing they seen. Until now, Man City since 2009-10 to 2017-18, they've been falling in the books and doing a Mazzolini. This trumps it all on all cards. This is probably not even football, sporting.
But that's not. You see, that's not the only thing that they banned. If you look at the 150 charges, they did poke the kids, like Chelsea did. No pun intended. How you saying it? Like they did. How? What's that word? Like they wanted to sign the young kid.
They tapped up kids.
Okay, that did not sound
That
better
doesn't
than
sound
what
better.
I said.
You just say approach or something.
Yeah, you see, no matter how you're saying it, it's illegally signed.
Just touch him.
Touch him.
I know, man. No matter how you're trying to say it, no matter how it is, it doesn't make it better. So you see what I'm saying? That under 150 charges, FFP is not the only thing that they did wrong. They also, because of FFP, they found out the rest of the stuff that comes up. You see what I'm saying? Like there's a game. They have a game that they on the books. It says there was a full stadium, but it turns out it wasn't even half of it. Like on the game, you know what I'm saying? They showed that the stadium was sold out, but the tickets they couldn't find the tickets for the all sold out seats.
You see?
You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And Guardiola was begging them to
never
please
sell out
fill
the
up the
stadium.
stadium.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alex, you actually brought up a point that that there's going to be a major factor because those don't touch the kids. Yeah, that was through UEFA and FIFA, right? That was separate investigation. If there's new evidence, those investigations can come back to haunt
as
them.
the evidence, but they cannot use it as the punishment.
Oh no!
Well,
I'm saying UEFA and FIFA. I'm saying UEFA and FIFA can. UEFA and FIFA can come after Premier League. Yeah.
No. Declare there's a
statute of
limitations.
No, they can't.
There's a statute
if new
of
evidence comes to light,
the reason why UEFA couldn't pursue it because of a statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations, exactly. Premier League don't have that, so they're like, "Yo, we're going back 14 years, dog. I'll at me."
No, they had a recent one too that they only got fined.
Some of the charges, not all the charges.
They can use it as evidence. They cannot use it in this way as a punishment.
Put it this way: 2018 was 5 years ago, right? There are charges from 2018 in this new.
No, when we got banned. When did we get banned?
What?
2018.
2019.
We got two bans actually. I think we got two
City
bans.
got the next one a year right after we served, and they cleared it because it's out of date.
Yeah, the older. Okay, the statute.
I'm saying
slap on the wrist.
Anyways, I think they can reopen again if there's new evidence, but
if there is new evidence, but they can't use old evidence.
I actually heard the lawyer on Sky Sports said that they cannot use it. I know for a fact.
It's time barred.
That's the word.
They can use you can use it as evidence, but you cannot use it as how you say it, as a thing to be charged for. As evidence.
I've actually been affected by Man City's sponsors. I can speak from experience. There's a company that sponsors Man City called QNet. It's basically a multi-level marketing. You remember like Herbalife, like one of these companies where you recruit someone, you get people, and then
it's a pyramid, financial pyramid.
Yeah. So there was a company called QNet that obviously if you watch Man City, they used to have QNet around the board, like sponsoring Man City, and that company I spent 50 quid on it. Never seen my money back, and now when I realized back, it's like, bunch of crooks. And
Rodrigo, they 419 you.
The stupidity starts from the person who paid 50.
Rodrigo, they 419 you.
Yes,
Rodrigo, I got some water to sell you, man.
Rodrigo, are you saying that they literally did an Instagram scam of the Bitcoin thing?
Rodrigo, you were 419 by Man City.
If you believe Nigerian prince sends you email and you.
I got some air to sell you, man.
Wait. Rodrigo, you were 419 by Man City.
Yeah.
Rodrigo, get out there, man. I got a timeshare for you, bro.
Hey, Rodrigo, I got some magic beans for you if you want to buy.
All right, Rodrigo, you might as well testify.
Yes, yeah. I'll
You might as well testify. Come on.
I'll snitch on Man City.
Come on. Man got 419 by City, you know.
Yeah. Do you know what? And then I realized they were sponsoring Man City. And every time I used to see that company sponsoring seeing the banner at the stadium, I used to think like, this company is a scam. Why are they sponsoring them?
They're doing well though. Pure profit.
Is that
and then did you see the leaked emails all of a sudden?
I haven't seen leaked emails.
Yeah, the emails, for example, on the first year, like 2012, 2013,
yeah,
the guy that in charge of it sent them email to the board and saying we need a sponsor that will cover 300 million or something like that, or you know what I'm saying, like what kind of company looks for the sponsor to get specific amount of money?
No, but did you see that one of their sponsors have got like 50 followers on Twitter? How's that possible?
Well,
their sponsors is a post box or something like that.
Yeah, mailbox. Yeah.
It's like they try the address is an actual post box. It's like,
oh my days!
You guys think that's bad? A lot of hedge funds that you see in London, their head office is in the Caribbean, and if you go there, they don't actually have a physical building. They do that for tax. They call it for tax.
How do they let these guys get away with it? Though I thought there's some process for that.
Money.
It's because because it's first of all, you need to have a serious people that actually, financial people that actually understands those kinds of schemes, and not a lot of them.
Like me and Alex.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not a lot of them.
And Andrew.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I said. It would have been done smartly, but what everyone's saying now, if these companies don't even have a headquarters, and it's so easy to know that.
People are now realizing there's the other element of the Middle East. You know, the UK need gas, natural gas. Russia's cut them off.
Yeah,
they have to plead everything.
I didn't want to bring that up, but
so whatever we guys are talking on Man City, then nothing will happen. All you have to take is one of the guys in the Middle East to call who's the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, and say, put the lid on now, or we're gonna cut you off.
Look, over.
If you don't think it's relative, if you can time the Prime Minister of German Chancellor went to the Qatar to ask to increase the gas, the moment where all the media started to say that Qatar does not have human rights, we're not LGBT, we're not alphabet people friendly. The minute that they said will not increase, I said that's it. Seriously, just look at the timeline, man.
That's how it all works.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Man City will get away with it, man.
So they'll get away with it.
Yeah.
If they get away with it, there'll be a riot.
No, there'll be a symbolic punishment. It won't be as drastic as dropping them to League Two.
I don't think so.
But what? Get a fine.
Maybe a couple of transfer ban windows, couple of
something like that. Yeah.
Hundreds of millions of payment.
When it got a decade of success, I mean, you look at Newcastle. We have to go down that road.
UK is in the recession. They need the money.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Money's not an issue. It's everything else that they'll have issue with.
But they won't pay the government. They'll just pay the Premier League. So
they still have a frozen 2.5 bill from Roman Abramovich.
Well, that's different, isn't it? That's a different thing. The statistics, any fine won't go.
No, they did not help Ukraine. That's my point. Why are they still holding it?
Oh.
Why have I, Andrew? Why have I still holding it? Why are they not helping people?
I think we all knew that was going to happen. So, you know what I mean?
I will not be surprised if they will charge the fee to send the money from a frozen account to Ukraine. They'll charge the fee of $2 billion.
I think they'll
keep 5.
They'll send the 500 million, man.
I think they'll issue a check on a closed account. That's what I think.
Or ask Rodrigo how did he pay 50?
Yeah. Rodrigo, Man City scamming shot. 419 you like that.
I'll never forget it. It's one of my a friend from school like approached me and said, "Oh yeah, there's this." So I thought, all right, I'll try with 50 quid and see how it goes. Jesus.
I wonder how much he got.
Yeah, I wonder.
Because that's how it works.
And you know what? It's one of those when you go to a hotel, you go to like a, Sheraton hotel.
Yeah, hotel. You drop your pants.
Yeah, lots of people pumped up. All the conference talking to you about your future wealth and all that. I never realized. It's when I saw they were sponsoring Man City, I was like, wow.
It's wishful thinking, man. Nothing's gonna happen to City, I promise you.
Yeah.
There'll be an uproar. If not, I believe so.
won't.
Nothing will happen, but there'll be a massive uproar.
From what? Is it gonna be riot on the streets? Is this gonna be as bad as in France?
You know, Alex. If the punishment's really low, then why doesn't Newcastle just do it? Newcastle's here now. They go down to the same room and get the same punishment. You know,
they will have.
They need
4 or 5 years later.
They need something to be a deterrent. They need
will
to
have
yeah,
to set precedent.
that's why I
Something
think
has to
there's
act as
what's that middle like where it's not too harsh, but it's bad enough.
I see the amortization, but I don't see for how many years.
The years should be on the
6.5 years.
Middle. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Someone explain to me what's amortization.
Oh, I see what I see.
The payment
Yeah.
It's the payment spread over the length of the contract.
Okay.
We
so that's what it
basically
means, yeah.
Well, that's the years basically how many times he stays at Chelsea unless we're selling him.
But they're going to spread the payments over the length of the contract.
Yeah,
We're
so if we're selling
sacrificing
in 6 years,
income. We sacrifice
if we're
future
selling in
income
6 years, if we sell Fernando in 6 years, we're not paying 100. We're not paying 8.5 years.
Yeah. It will just be whatever the whatever
Exactly.
So you make a profit either way. So.
Yeah, but what we're doing here, we are sacrificing future income to finance this. So
well, we're trying to build
income
the
will
squad
come in,
now and then be a
we'll
bit
pay
more
that off.
sustainable afterwards.
Yeah, that's the point, isn't it? We're gonna be more. So Boli is gonna increase our revenue, therefore he can afford to do that now. So there's always risk and reward, isn't it?
True Blue,
This
you're right.
next
They
sponsor has
could
to be
make an
massive,
example,
man.
but I just don't think we will. I don't think we're gonna make.
I just say anyone who thinks Chelsea cheated too. First of all, we were owned by the same guy for 20 years, and nothing came out. Second of all, do you believe under sanctions that everything wasn't put through so we would be able to be sold properly?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't.
They've been wanting to throw the
debt-free.
book at Chelsea for years now.
We're
More so than
debt-free.
City. More so than City.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
The fact that they've been looking and can't find anything. Like they try to get the Troy. I'm not worried about it, to be honest.
I'm not worried about Chelsea whatsoever because we've been looked through the microscope when that whole thing with Ukraine started.
Absolutely,
bro.
Because if that was it, UK government will take the money. But
these Americans have got us, bro. I ain't worried, bro.
Yeah, who's gonna
the
sanction
American
them?
brothers have got us. You know, allies, major allies to the UK. Major allies to the UK.
We're not major allies, we're your owners. Just like the rest of the European Union. Oh, you think you have a will? You think you have a will? Why did United States went against Iraq with UK? Why UK said no? Didn't say no.
Where did Man City say they would take Chelsea with them, Rashi? In your brain with the
waffling, man. Who is this guy?
I don't understand.
Actually, I don't know why you give this guy attention. The one idiot.
I'm just bored. That's all.
Yeah, it's true. And let's get him on here.
Would you guys take Pep Guardiola?
Yes.
Hey,
what kind of stupid question is that?
Yes.
No, there are people that don't.
No,
I won't. I won't.
Why, Alex?
Fight me.
I first of all, I think.
Oh, because you don't like the passes, too many passes.
I don't like how he plays, man.
I want to win, man.
First of all, that's not it. I don't know why that Pep Guardiola hurt me in 2009 so bad when we lost the Championship League semi-final. You think that City is corrupt? Guess who's on the board? Guess where City got all those people from?
Barcelona.
Yeah. UEFA.
Take them down too, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why they left, and those of look, they left, and Barcelona opened like 20,000 livers.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for the day that club goes bust, and then we bring Maldini back to Chelsea.
Hey, clutch.
You boo. We'll send Ziyech over there
to fix the problems.
It's probably better.
No, real though. Like Pep Guardiola represents the type of football we're trying to play. Like he's
I don't think we're playing like him.
Of course we would, man.
No, we would.
You don't think even beyond like the football, like
No.
box office in terms of a manager.
We are closer to Klopp than Pep.
Yeah,
you guys are both right because there is no way how we're trying to play, so anything can be true.
I just want Klopp style of play.
I'm just saying in terms of like the galactical kind of like UK Galacticals that they're trying to build, these bully groups.
Oh, that's a rubber
Pep is definitely that. Pep is definitely that. You can sell that to the US, man.
I do think we got club type of players that he would thrive with.
Yeah, that's why I want them out. I want Klopp type of players. We see what happens to them. Look at Fabinho, 29. Looks like he's playing like he's 37.
Yeah, but you guys would be against Jurgen Klopp at the bridge.
Yes.
Klopp would have the resources and depth that he won't have that issue that he had at Dortment. And
you got problem with everything,
he's got terrible talent ID as well, man.
Yeah, exactly.
He hates us.
But he's worked well with young players as well.
I don't know if you guys know about Brian Clough going to Leeds, and then he told the
it was mainly from Dortmund.
Curtis Jones, what the stuff for Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones, fuck.
Curtis Jones. Respect Curtis Jones, bro.
It's the whole Dortmund team that he worked with, basically. The Liverpool one's not a great example.
And Cuckoo.
Yeah, you're right. Liverpool, it's just Trent, isn't it? It's just Trent, really. The youth that's come through Liverpool. It's just Trent. Although he want...
I'm Robertson, maybe you could say.
Didn't he want Julian Brandt instead of Salah or Red before or something?
Yeah.
But that's not going to be his job here. We got people for that.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
We just want rock and roll. That's what we want.
Let me say something.
He's too old now, man.
If this ownership wants Michael Edwards, Klopp is not coming to this club. Yeah, Michael Edwards is the the football director. They want him as their number one target. Klopp is not coming near this club whatsoever.
Even with the Val that we got already.
No, so they fell out. It's the reason Michael Edwards left. It's the reason why the replacement's leaving as well. He wants more control, and it's like I said. Look at him this season. What he's had. I mean, Nunes, Jesus Christ Almighty, and he does, like I said. What is it with German managers that can't spot midfield issues? He's another one. He can't spot.
Klopp has a problem with the small squads, which Premier League cannot. You cannot sustain in the Premier League with small clubs.
Spots as well to that midfield. I mean. Dude, keeps playing James Miller, right?
And he likes.
But now he's got heaps of options.
Like?
He's
in Chelsea.
No. Okay. Just simple no.
Why are we talking about the wishful thinkings? We're not. Nobody's.
I said how tapped his Brexit is. Klopp won Bundesliga twice at Dortmund. Don't ever compare Graham Pulis to Klopp. I hear that, but also what a trophy.
Anyone did they?
Big up Super Graham. Hold that.
Did anyone do?
Did anyone GP at the wheel, man? Respect.
Yeah, no one actually even brought up Potter.
Hey, because you know what's crazy? That who would ever thought? I don't know. Maybe say a couple months ago that the potential of Klopp and that Pep could be on the market.
Hell, a year ago, Roman wasn't even selling up.
Look, he said that if he will ever find out that City cheated, he will leave.
Oh.
He will leave. Yeah, he said that. Yeah,
he said
that.
But
they got to be found guilty first, Alex, for them to lose.
Yeah, so which is going to be in years. He's going to be gone by then. By the way,
at that time he's already gone, bruv. The team's going to take like 2-3 years. He's probably left by then.
I think he's already
really?
have a problem as in a dressing
Yeah,
room
man.
already.
I think it's gonna be a good two years, man, before we see
before the whole thing is probably
bro.
cheap. You know what's funny part is there's no appeal.
Yeah.
Whatever
No,
the
no,
decision is gonna make, they cannot appeal it.
No cast.
They
No
can
cast
appeal it. They just
maneuvers.
can't appeal it to Kaz.
No
Yeah, they
cast.
can hold that.
No
can't
cast.
do that.
You can
Hold
appeal
that.
it to Kaz.
No
You
cast.
cannot appeal to nobody.
No,
You can
no
appeal to an
appeal.
independent, but you can't.
No.
No,
appeal
you
to
can't.
Kaz.
No.
Guys, look it up, man. They can
No,
appeal.
they
but
can't.
appeal
That's
to
why it's in their
Kaz.
clause.
Okay,
It
guys.
stipulates they cannot go.
Okay,
and
they can.
Kaz is-
Okay, but can Kaz decision overturn the Premier League decision?
They can't appeal to Kaz.
Yeah, they can. Let's say they can. They can appeal to my mom, but that doesn't mean that the rule of my mom will oversees the rule of Premier League.
No.
Well, if Kaz can change a decision for the UEFA one, why couldn't the Premier League?
No,
one?
No, I think it
Because
will. I
it's
think Kaz,
international sport, comedian.
Different rules.
That's
Kaz
not
is for
international.
sports, isn't it? So I think they will. It's sports, no? It's everything. It's
No.
Yeah, also
no,
from
with
athletics
UEFA as
to
well.
football.
With UEFA as well,
Premier
there was a
Premier
limit.
League, you can't Premier League. They cannot appeal to CAS.
Yeah, they can't appeal to CAS, but for the
They
scenario
cannot
of
appeal
if
to
they
CAS.
could, I think CAS could overrule Premier League if they appealed it.
Also, with UEFA, Man City could have told UEFA it happened too long ago for you to punish us for it. But with
Yeah,
the
that's
Premier League,
UEFA's
they can't
business,
do
not
it.
Premier League.
With the Premier League, they can't do that, so they can hold that as well.
Yeah, exactly. They could hold that.
So wait, it was a
Tell them.
4-year investigation, and you're saying now it's like 3 years it's going to take to conclude the
Yeah, because
decade.
Man
Oh,
City's they got lawyers as well, bro. Man City's saying this is coming.
Bro,
as a
those
surprise.
Arabs are on point,
We
man.
don't know
Don't
what
worry.
is going on.
Bro, the
Those
only
Arabs
thing's
are
going to
on
happen
point.
is how many charges is it? Breaches? 110
Over
or something?
100. Over 100.
Yeah, so it's just going to be trying to knock him out.
150 is over 150 as of
Yeah,
now.
so the lawyers are going to try to bring that down. That's probably the
Of
only
course
thing
it
that's
is.
going to happen.
Half
and
of
then-
it probably will not sustain. Probably more than half.
They won't be done for noise pollution though at the EMTAD, so that's all good.
Yeah.
Looking at City, they need a massive.
No, hold on a
bid.
second. Listen, this is what's the biggest question. Do you think that if it's nothing there, they're gonna investigate for 4 years?
Exactly. Yeah.
If they'll know that there's something if not enough evidence to convict, they would investigate for 4 years. How much money they got it into it?
Dude, they got charged with having their grass too long. This is
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's
Are
one
you
of the
serious?
little ones. You know what I mean? So they're
Yeah,
having
the
that.
grass. Yeah, one of the
Are you?
one
Wow.
of the
So it's like, what are you doing, man? What are you? Everyone, you know.
which is could be a reasonable thing, saying like, look, you on purpose you tried to purposely slow down the ball.
But what I'm saying is What I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
Tom
many
Brady
charges
got
that
the
even-
balls deflected.
They
Was
even
that
added
it?
That, you know, they even added that the grass is too long. That's just one of the little charges there.
So maybe there's an
you better
agenda that
believe
went to suffer.
That's how intense this investigation is.
Exactly.
Adding stuff like that. Also, the wrong ketchup was served at the hot dog stand. I think they've added that.
Keep wishing, man. Keep wishing, Rashitan.
Andrew,
You 1 billion in debt, man.
Andrew,
Think about your own. Fix your toilets, Rashitan. Fix your
Yeah, man.
toilets.
Your
and
roof,
fix
your
your
roof is
man.
leak. Your roof is
Well,
leak.
I don't think he's a Man City fan.
You
United.
jacuzzi is the same as
United.
Ronaldo when he first came.
Bro,
Basically,
you got rats
somebody
on.
blown.
You got
Somebody
rats on the
blown in
pitch.
the holes, man.
bro.
You got rats on the pitch.
Your jacuzzi is hot kettle water, bro.
That's the
Yeah, or a
United,
couple
bro.
of youngsters farting in the tubes, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, hold that.
Rats on the pitch.
They
man.
think
What's
that we're
about?
gonna get bought for like 10 billion. Like, yeah, somebody will buy us for 10 billion. Who
Yeah,
wants
you're
to
gonna
buy?
take the wickets and you'll like
You know
it, bro.
the glaze. It'll be funny. You know that scene from that movie with DiCaprio. I'm not leaving. That'll be the glaze to them.
You're fucking living.
Them in Liverpool.
Brokeback Old
You know,
Trafford.
I used to go on Liverpool Space on Twitter. Yeah, they were
I'm done with
convinced
Twitter
that
Spaces, man.
they
I'm
were
fucking
against
done.
Saudi.
What do you mean you're done,
Qataris.
Alex? You're always on
They
them.
had this guy brought in Arab guys. They were speaking Arabic, saying, "Oh yeah, they're buying Liverpool." Turned out to be all fake.
Don't worry, I'll translate for you, bro. I got you.
Yeah.
Alex, you're always on Twitter Spaces, man. What are you talking about? You're not done.
Yes, and I said I'm done. I'm not gonna be speakers. I'm just gonna listen to for the stupid people.
They ain't buying them now.
Nah, but they're gonna get you upset. Then you're gonna be a speaker.
I saw it. I heard Alex on none of them. Someone say, "What do you have guns in? What do you have guns?" He's like, "Yeah, that's why I speak. I speak with guns."
If this is happening, Arab companies or some of that will think twice before buying football
Exactly.
clubs at the moment. So, Rashid, you're getting another American owner, my friend. You are getting another American. Probably one of Glazer's friends.
First of all, you get 20% of your team is only gonna be sold just to get investment.
Yeah, no, fuck it. Bowley might even buy you. You never know, man. I'm putting you in the fucking bin on purpose.
Hey, with Super League lingering around, I think America's got a big interest. I think they're going hard for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Super League always exists.
It's not over.
It's called the Premier League.
I don't think it's over either.
Super League is called the Premier League, guys. All right.
It is for now.
When you've got an 18th place Wolves team,
it's a public traded company.
He thinks he's gonna get Dubai owner.
Yeah.
No, Andrew. Okay, in terms of money, maybe, but I'm talking about as long as I'm not seeing Chelsea versus Real Madrid every week. That's all I care about.
They're so
that's
stupid.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. It's like,
yeah.
Listen, the Premier League. That's why the Americans are getting in on the Premier League right now. Premier League is the biggest league. It's going to make tons of money. That's why companies like Amazon and Apple will get into the bidding rights war for the next set of TV rights. Okay, it's going to be bigger. The Super League's already here. When you've got a club like Wolves in 18th place, outbidding, taking a player that was on his way to Lyon in France, you know it's the big leagues. When you've got
but I think that was always going to happen in the Premier League.
You got Nottingham Forest paying Jesse Lingard $200,000 a week.
I think that was always going to happen.
Andrew, my problem was manager. You had a manager that was in a semi-final, quarter-final of the Champions League last season with Villarreal, leaving that job, coming to fight relegation with Aston Villa.
They got Lopetegui coming from Sevilla.
Yeah, the money's here.
Wolves, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but
listen, that's everyone agrees with that. What I'm saying, when the Super League proposal comes again, and you have American owners, it's going to be more yeses and pushes.
I think there'll be because they realize there's already money here. Otherwise, if they open a door to the Spanish and the other ones,
let me tell you something.
What it means is it's just like it's on the way up. So the Premier League is like what Andrew said, is the best league, where it's like the Super League because of how competitive it is. But as maybe the next decade or two, when the Super League comes around again, it's only going to improve for them. So why wouldn't you invest in something like that?
Let me tell you something. That's not what the next TV rights deal will be more than it's ever been. The likes of streaming services coming into it, trying to get the full packages. Okay, so I don't see them turning away from that money that's guaranteed every time. That's all.
Of course not. But the Super League can be proposed as the Champions League replacement as well.
The only way the Super League happens is if the English clubs get most of the money. That's the only way it happens, because they are the main draw. Why do you think Spurs were added to it? What does Spurs offer in terms of history? They don't. It's about the top six.
They might not ask Spurs next time around.
What?
Look,
that's fine.
Andrew.
Okay, you bring in Newcastle in. But what I'm saying is this: the clubs in England are the big draw. They're not the Barcelona, not Real Madrid, not Bayern Munich. It is the English teams are the big draw.
Why do you think Barcelona have so many livers just to pay for players, man?
Exactly, yeah.
No, we can't deny they are a draw though. Like, come on now.
Not like not in terms of finances with the Premier League.
The finances of the Premier League not even
Super
close.
League
and viewership.
The reason why they wanted the Super League is because they have the structure to make that. Like, Barcelona is one of the biggest teams in the world. Like, let's not.
No one's denying that, but they're their league.
Look, do you think? Hold on a second. It depends.
They're one of the biggest teams.
But
hold on a second. Where does Barcelona get the money from now?
Yeah.
Oh, they have no money. That goes without saying.
No. What I'm saying, like, even with no debt, where do you think a significant part of the money comes from? If we're debt free right now,
the government
was their TV deals.
Do what?
The government.
Shut up, Habibi. I'm talking to Couch, and he's like,
they used to be able to get it from their TV deals because they negotiate them separate to the La Liga, right?
You see what I'm saying? Yes, but now those TV deals that what they get, it's not even close to what Premier League does.
Right.
Plus,
but if they go,
Premier League does not do based on position. They spread it evenly.
Oh, you're preaching to the choir here. I understand that, but if they actually went into a Super League and everyone was getting Super League money, they're relevant. They're more relevant than Newcastle. I mean, like, or
that's that. Well, it depends on financial part. You see, look, I understand now, yes, but if Newcastle gets the team to play like Barcelona, which they can, based on financial backup from Newcastle, compared to La Liga in 5 years, because La Liga still has to have a financial background.
Barcelona is a brand. Barcelona is a big brand, and that's where they get most of their money from. I know the TV deals. The last team in the Premier League gets more money than their TV deal. I know that, but it's not all their money, and they're big brands.
Maybe
Real Madrid's in that boat too, and Real Madrid still makes one of the most money, I think, up there with Man United. But, you can say that it's a brand.
Yeah, but the problem with Super League, I'm sorry, the money that's going to come into the game and the sport, and the money that Premier League have is always going to happen. But my problem
let's say it's a Champions League replacement.
No, even that's bad. But even that, Arsenal.
I know, but that's how it could start one day.
Chelsea, Barcelona every week. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah, that's not. That's not going to happen because teams actually can perform without financial stability. Like the lower teams can't perform better.
Yeah, UEFA have already taken certain aspects from the Super League.
Exactly.
And changing the Champions League in a year.
By actually increasing it, this is more going to be more than teams. So what do you think that it's good instead of Championship League? It's not going to be instead of it.
Exactly.
It's going to be less. It's going to be more games.
Well, I thought that's how it came about because of this proposal that they were adding more teams now, more games.
Well, no, the thing was about the thing was about always, as it always is about money. It's about the share of money that the teams get. That's what it was. Whereas like,
this proposal that's coming in.
Yeah, I think it's like 51-49 in favour of UEFA or something like that, and it's like that's what it is. That's how it came about. So it's always been about money, which is why.
No, I agree. This change is for money, and UEFA's getting more money, and wasn't. Now every other club asked for more money, and they didn't give it. That's why
exactly.
It kicked off that.
Was the annual income of the Super League when it first proposed $300 million or euros or whatever a year?
Yeah,
that's what they get. But there was no like.
Tell you the truth, Real Madrid and Barcelona does not bring nothing to the Super League, but the name, compared to the money. So I understand why Premier League will say that we want some more money.
Exactly. I'll say again. Why the hell are Tottenham involved in the Super League? I'll say that again.
It's because of the money they get.
No, but it's what you guys said. It's a name, and think of you have a whole league with a whole bunch of names.
You can use that name and shove it up your haka. It doesn't matter if you don't have money, man.
Hey, we're going to talk about the coach that's coming in. Chelsea going to start doing the haka before the game.
Oh, you
hear about that?
I heard about it. Like, shut up, man.
Oh, Kai's in the chat.
That joke is so cringe.
You think you get a Kiwi rugby coach. That's what
no, if you I'm offended. It's it. Kai is not allowed to I'm offended.
I like it, Kai. There's no space for you. Hold that.
Anyway, you think if Mountain do haka thing, they're gonna hurt themselves, man.
I don't know why they got this guy. This guy's coming in like
a little too hard, man, and they're gonna get on the injury list, man.
What's your opinion on this guy then? Like, what do you guys think about having a winning mentality coach?
I love it. I love it. More the merrier. Give me 10 guys that have his mentality.
Yeah. But Luis, that doesn't make sense though, because look at Mourinho. The squad has changed. So who's the player from Mourinho that has that losing mentality? That's
I'm trying to say that it's been a cultural issue.
So you're telling me any player that we sign, as soon as they wear the Chelsea top, they lose the mentality. So is that how he is?
We don't
need individuals, but it's been an overall squad issue for a while.
But it's not the same players though.
The guy that called us.
But then why has every manager highlighted it?
The guy that called us ladies plays wizard. What the fuck, man?
I just think sports guys in general are not the same sort of mentality as they were like even 20, 30 years ago.
We don't need someone like that.
Sports stars changed now. It's just different.
We don't need
Yes,
someone
Josh,
to go
we're
up.
ninth. Yes, we're ninth.
We need
Didn't we
someone
need
to go
maybe
to
maybe a football coach as well?
No. We don't need the football. We need someone to go to the changing room and slap them, physically slap them. We don't need someone to use words. Words have clearly not worked over the years. You need to slap.
That's
them
what this
and then
guy
they
is.
cut. Yeah, I want them to go in there and slap Havertz until he grows some fucking cheekbones or some shit. I don't know, bro. Slap.
Careful, if you slap Ziyech too hard, he might will have need another shoulder injury.
A bag of bones.
That was unnecessary.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Imagine this coach comes in and gets him to play a bit of rugby, and then we get more injuries.
Why?
Little fun game.
You know he's not a coach. He's just a mental coach.
No, he's not a mental coach. He was the coach of the All Black team, the Kiwi rugby team. So he's not like a mental coach that's done it for different teams. He's coming from rugby.
Yeah, but he's still mental coach.
Yeah,
it's not that he's teaching him how to tackle.
He's gonna teach him how to do the haka. That's what he's doing.
But don't you think that undermine the manager though? Isn't it gonna undermine because the manager is quite new?
Yeah.
So he want to set the coach in the team, and then you have another person here shouting, giving instruction, or do you know? I don't know how it's gonna work.
I see what you're saying. One is gonna be good cup, bad cup.
Yeah.
It's all right, fellas. And then this guy's just gonna kill him.
Wait, one question. Isn't it quite concerning that they have to bring in an external mental coach?
I think they're setting up Potter that if he fails, they'll point to say, "Listen, we got you everything." You said
Josh is right.
It's not the first
team or the last team to have that type of coach like this.
Yeah, even Ted Lasso series had the.
It's just not broadcast. That's all. You know what I mean? It's just not.
Even in Ted Lasso TV series, they have a mental coach on their team. Remember?
I wonder if that's where they got the idea from.
Probably. I swear, man.
I think it's just the timing. You know, when you see all this news, it just undermines.
The only thing is this club is gonna need is the break every monthly break for a week, because they want to reassess the. I need to be quiet. I will get cancelled.
We're uncancelable at this point.
We need to get quiet in here, man.
You can try. Don't try.
Well, after what Alex did before, I think this channel's officially uncomfortable.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. That's the closest we've got to being cancelled. Is there any other new news out, or have we got everything through? It's just everyone on the timeline is just complaining about that Mount banner. I see both sides. If you want to support him, but I understand he's being criticised because he's shit.
There's no issue with that.
I understand the criticism, but you know what I don't like about it, and I put it in the chat before. Like, I don't like the fact that like people are going on his personal Instagram and just berating the guy. Like, if you don't like him, why are you going on his Instagram? Just leave him alone.
Lewis.
You know what I mean? I don't see what the positive is there. The guy's been at the club since he's 8, and you're telling him get out of my club. That's foolishness, man.
Yeah, I saw this come up earlier today, and it's just got
you there, bro. Whoa.
All of this on Instagram. Please, I beg, leave Chelsea. The way you divide the club is something I've never seen since watching the club. I don't know. This is a long ass paragraph, and the guy ain't even gonna read it, bro. And if he does read it, that's not really gonna help him either.
Yeah,
I'm just surprised there's no spelling mistakes.
That's
because he's probably you can tell it's not me, because if I was the right one,
it's not you.
Yeah, you can tell it's not me, because if it was me writing it, you will see. You will see me spelling.
Like a whole essay. There'd be no paragraph.
Yeah, you probably just give up.
They'll just say PS Jorginho.
Do you know how? No. Do you know how many times I tried to tweet replies to people and halfway I was like, you know what? Fuck, I don't know.
Start using text to speech.
No, they did do it for the bottom of the league as well. You know what? hey, if it means he scores a couple goals and if it means they win, fairs. Might be a stroke of genius.
Is he gonna be in the lineup for that game? That's the question. Is he
That'll
gonna
be fun if there's no ban.
I mean, it is Mount. Mount
If he's
does
not
like
there
to
and there's
play,
no banner,
so
yeah.
probably break. But yeah, JB, I get like you could think whatever you want about Mount. If you're writing something that long, you need help. You need a lot.
really
of help.
need help. You need a girlfriend.
You're
Or a
extremely
hobby.
jobless.
That's like a full ass letter, man.
Like,
you ain't
for
even gonna
real.
fucking read that shit.
He didn't write. Whoever did that, they didn't write them themselves. He got someone to do it for them. There's no.
How would you even put it past
Bro,
him?
probably what's
Whoever
that
wrote
website? Chat GBTA or some shit like that, bro. They probably gave him to do it.
that? Chat what?
I don't know, bro.
Oh, the
Andrew knows what
AI.
I'm talking about. Andrew knows what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, it's the AI, Lewis. You
Yeah, it's
can't
an
write
AI,
for
man.
AI.
You put any
Tell
topic
me
and
how-
it'll write you a whole essay about it.
Write a letter to Mount. How much I hate him.
Chat GBT
That's
or
unfair.
some shit like that, bro.
Yeah, because that thing is accessible for everybody now.
I said Minerals probably
Yeah.
writing Mount love letters. Can't be asked, bro.
We need to get Minerals on here, man. Get him
Love
on,
letters.
Lewis. Sort it out.
Oh, I don't think that'll be happening.
He'll never. He'll
It is
never
a very
jump on.
sad time because Minerals
No,
unfollows me. And
you know-
I'm
He'll never
thinking
jump on.
You know what's
Actually, I'll
funny?
follow you.
Hang on, wait.
You know what's funny?
You?
Look,
yeah,
did
man,
you see?
he
Did you see
pressed
me?
the unfollow button, bruv, and
Did you see me tweeting about?
cope from it all.
You know, so
That's
I
so
use.
emotional, man.
Look, I use what's his
So
name?
mad.
YouTube, on the Android
really
box.
sad, Lewis, about that, man. That you're really
So when I like, you know, they
I
have.
even know what I did, man.
Oh fuck! I'm talking to myself.
But yeah, we got the unfollow, so
What I'm trying to
I don't
say.
think I'm allowed back on the channel anymore.
Do y'all hear me?
Everyone wants to mount Mason.
Yeah, I
No,
can hear you. I can hear
Hey,
you.
hey guys,
Yeah.
I can't hear.
What I'm trying to
I
say
can't
is,
hear
look,
Alex.
when
Alex, you're muted, Alex.
last time
What
Johnny's
did Alex say?
YouTube channel.
Alex, you're muted.
Shut up, you fat fraud.
That's it.
Alex, you're muted.
Alex,
Uh,
speak up, man. We can't hear you.
Oh, your mama muted me.
Ah,
Look, listen. Last time my algorithm of YouTube brought Johnny's YouTube channel to me, so for me to check it out. So I clicked on it. Oh my word! The guy went on the Twitter and just looked at all the replies.
That's his
The
new
guy
thing.
just went on a Twitter and had the full stream of pretty
Alex.
much reading replies, like to people what
I
he
know I
does.
saw that for the Mount one. I was like, read my comment, bro. Read my comment. Read my comment.
Yeah, like
Everyone was saying read Lewis's to
Oh
try
my
and
God,
shit.
Scott's
I
alive.
wonder if you read it too.
yeah. I just gotta-
Well, he said it. He said, "Well, Lewis just upset Jorginho. Jorginho left the team."
Yeah, you know.
I know, it's like, why is that always the first thing you lot bring up? Oh, it's because Jorginho left. Like I wasn't cussing him out before then.
Yeah, I know.
Jorginho's
The
a
funny
change of
part,
pace.
the funny part is he went like, look, he went to complete stranger tweeters. Like he clicks, list hide what you're doing. He literally
No,
shows
Alex,
how
no,
he clicks
Alex,
from
Alex,
clicks
this
to.
is-
Shut
this
up,
is
man. Let me finish.
This is literally what he wants to do. Like this is what he does. He finds people to beef with, so he gets more clout, so he gets more followers. There's a reason why this man literally said on a stream, "I'm going to end the stream, or we're going to stop the stream until the likes go up, or whatever it was."
Did it again.
All he gives a fuck about is clout, followers, all this bullshit. He does not care about anything else. That's all he cares
Who's
about.
supposed to have the dignity? Fatur, you?
Yeah, how about you find some first, bro?
Hey, Fatur, how about you stop tipping off Johnny what tweets happened on the stream? How about you stop doing that, yeah?
Yeah, you got baited. You
Yeah.
got baited, you little grass.
Yeah, you
Like you didn't pull up your
Tell the
tweet,
fucking
your
right.
message about that Raf tweet.
Yeah.
You shameless shit
I
stir.
noticed you didn't say go look at your tweet about Mount from the game, eh, Fatter? Yeah, I know you didn't notice that. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
You don't want to end up in the woods with us, bruv.
Oh man, I'm live.
Pause. Little pause. Yeah.
He's not gulping those minerals, going. He's swallowing them.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's a pause. That's a pause.
Yeah, raw. That is a heavy pause. That is
a major pause, man.
Fucking hell.
I just want to know how he doesn't have a gag reflexes. That's the biggest question.
Good lord, man.
Jesus Christ.
I said no gap.
Good God.
I don't know he has or hasn't got. No, forget. Wow.
Oh my God. No, Lewis,
Forget
don't.
it. Forget it.
Lewis, don't. Please.
Yeah, we're gonna
Go down
leave.
that rabbit hole.
Yeah, fuck that.
New sponsor. Have
You
guys
got
talked
reasons to gulp Havertz.
Wait, what?
Bro, Fata, a
I can't
You
help
know,
you know. My friend.
Did he go to the pub after his interview?
No, this guy has has masters. You know that he has masters.
Yeah, master.
This guy spent a whole stream questioning why Alex was going at him. Fam, this is why. This is why you get cussed out by Alex and by Andrew, by Flawless, Mataz. That's why you get cussed out by these people. Because you say dumb shit like this and you're an instigator. Jesus Christ.
Why is everyone going?
No, wait. You said not even for minerals reason, but for another reason. You did not help yourself.
What?
What's this?
What the fuck? Step away from the phone, man. Step away from the phone.
No, AM. That's the best advice you've ever
I
given.
think it's actual medical emergency. I think Fatur has a medical emergency. The guy's low on sugar. He has altered mental status, man.
Get some food, brother. Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Get some food and off of OnlyFans, bro.
You're not you when you're hungry. You know who are you when you're hungry?
Oh,
I'm not even addressing that last message. I'm not even addressing that.
Your pillow message. Just stop. Whoa, stop.
Hey, bro.
Hey, third type's not bad for his left hand.
That guy has experience with left hand, right hand, man. You got.
Hey,
his
cover his tongue.
That is pillow messaging and gulping Havertz.
Alex, multifaceted like a cunt.
Dortmund away.
This guy's mad.
And the worst part is that's on Valentine's.
Oh man.
Oh my God, Fata, that's been like 5 L's in a row. Moving like Frank de Boer at fucking Palace, bro.
You gotta love him.
Finally,
Still love.
three
I still
of
love
that
Fatur.
three
He's
mem-
still
Yeah,
best.
still big up
sponsor.
Fata, but
He's still the best, man.
Sorry, Rodrigo.
With three sponsor.
Oh yeah, we're getting a new
hopefully we're
sponsor
gonna-
next season.
Yeah, hopefully we're
I'll
gonna
take
get.
10
I don't know what.
Faturs instead
I
of
want
you
Apple.
one, Habibi.
You want Apple?
Fuck's sake.
Big logo.
Yeah,
that's
the Apple
fairs.
logo. We
Nah,
look
man,
like
we
the
need
Apple
Samsung.
technician.
We need Samsung. Bring back Samsung.
We had Samsung.
Exactly.
We need
Why
Apple
is
now.
it? Is that like against have it 2 times?
Not just like Apple. We look like those Apple geniuses. With
Yeah.
because they wear blue.
I don't want. No, I'm not.
They
I'm
look
not
pretty silly though,
vegetarian.
Rodriguez.
Why not look like geniuses on the pitch?
I don't care.
So
what it is,
basically,
man.
so
Just give me
hold
that
on a
money,
second.
man.
Oh,
So you
literally,
want
anything on that shit.
I couldn't give a fuck who sponsors us, whether they're sponsored by fucking Chicken Bell or whatever it is, like Taco Bell. As long as it's money, I don't give a fuck.
Trust me, Scott. Same boat. Same boat.
Bro,
You can put a
we-
tutu on that
I
thing.
just
I
want
don't
to.
care.
Yeah.
I want a big logo.
You know the like Mexican? Is it the Mexican teams or like the?
Yeah, it looks like a race car.
Literally,
Yeah,
they got
Burger King.
bro. Make it look like that.
Burger
I don't give
King
a
on it.
as long as there's money involved. Bro.
Christmas tree, man. They have like a Christmas tree jerseys with all
cool.
the patches
I'm
of the
fine with that.
sponsors.
I never have to wear it, bro. I just as long as it's money. Hey, that's fine.
Hey, man,
What about In-N-Out Burger, man? In-N-Out Burger.
Hey, how much they paying?
400 million.
Cool,
How much is coming in? How much is going out?
What?
Hey,
How
man,
much is the meditation or what's the name?
Hey,
Depends.
OnlyFans on the front. Who cares?
Hey, Carl, what are they paying? Andrew, what's the money?
Hey, that will actually look not bad.
Bro, I don't care.
Fatter will never take that shirt off.
Boy.
He's gonna be on the main sponsor.
His face. His face.
I just hope we break the record
know-
for it.
No, you know,
Next record.
you know the faces before the drugs people and after the drugs people.
Fucking hell, bro. Right, we're gonna wrap up anyway though, because I've gotta go on Saeed stream in a couple minutes. So everyone, head over to Saeed TV. We'll be back
Yeah.
live tomorrow, depending on where.
Only
the
after
fuck-
we fix the stadium. It's leaking.
Yeah, fucking
And,
holes,
yeah,
bro. Rats
big
on
up,
the pitch.
like, subscribe, and as always, up Chelsea.
Seriously,
Up
bro.
yours.